loaded into the screen. Alright. That stops it. There we go. Alright.
Wonderful.
Alright.
Alright.
Back here. Let's see.
Let's
I'm
go.
not sure we went over here last time.
Young man. Say there.
Yes, Luis is holding a soiree. It's tomorrow.
Now what am I to do? Now,
Hmm?
how did I wind up here?
What are you doing here? You exposing the crimes of the Sanctuous. I've got my eye on you. Alright.
Now, how did
In
I
such
wind
an
up here?
exquisite world.
Yes. Mr. Beautiful Man wants to have a beautiful king for the beautiful country. Basing their campaign on beauty. Alright. Get eloquence and imagination. Let's do it.
It's you.
You're that elder boy. Or you're the elder who offered up the Sanctus on a platter. A bloody end to a holy woman. Classic. I've heard you've been parading around trying to be a people pleaser, but where's the beauty in that? Shall I let you join my retinue so you can see the world through true beauty? Allow me to give you a crash course.
Just imagine it.
Everyone, listen not to empty words or ideas, but to what your eyes have been telling you. Beauty is the world's most precious commodity. Even the mightiest soldier and politician bow in the presence of true beauty. So shouldn't it follow that the most beautiful among us be displayed on the throne?
In such an exquisite
Once
world.
I am king, I will expel all that is unattractive and repugnant. I will create a radiant nation of only beautiful things. Ooh, I love you, Lord Milo. Beauty is justice. It's that bloody narcissist on about. Milo is playing to his group of die-hard followers. What should I say to appeal to them? Beauty is deeper than our skin.
No.
You only speak of the most superficial kind of beauty, but there is true beauty within all people. You dare question my understanding of beauty, though I must admit I saw something in you, despite your utterly mundane aesthetics. Is it just me, or is Milo less handsome when he panics? I get what Zenitsu's talking about. The Hero Kings didn't become legends because of their looks. That's true, they didn't. It appears this crowd lacks the sophistication needed to appreciate my style. Bummer for you, Milo.
I knew it!
We did it! Thank you very much, Galacia. The people saw the truth in your ideas. They get you something to show their appreciation. Oh, they give me a gift? What? What do you mean? 5,000 money? That's far too kind.
All right.
There we go. 5 to eloquence. After listening to the concerns of the people, I returned to where everyone else was waiting. Yep, still
Time
26.
marches
Can't go
on,
up.
And the age of a new king draws near.
26 is as high as I can go right now.
At last.
Right, everyone. The soiree will be held tonight at the feast hall Luis is staying at. Let's go over our roles one more time.
Got it?
First, we all greet Luis together, let him know he showed up. Excepting Galicia, of course. She stays hidden, so he only sees one person go missing. Once we're clear of him, the captain and Galicia slip out with all speed and head for Luis's gauntlet runner. Heisme, Hulkenberg, and I will keep tabs on Luis and buy whatever time we can. Understood. We have one objective. Take the curse formula from Luis's Skyrunner.
All right.
All hangs upon this mission. His Highness the Prince and the very kingdom itself are at stake. I know I'm acting like I'm calling the shots here, but honestly, you're the one we're depending on. Once you're in, if you run into any guards, it'll be on you to take them out quick. We can't have them raising the alarm.
Things will be fine.
You're really the only one who has a chance alone against Luis's best. Sorry to put all this on your shoulders, but we believe in you. I'll do my best. Let's watch ourselves out there, all of us. Okay, we move at nightfall. Early morning tonight. What happened to the day? It's just gone. The soiree.
Sharp soldiers all. They carry themselves with more poise than Martira's guards.
They comprised the most elite unit of the military until Luis's secession. Now they are his private guard.
I don't see Luis, those brothers, or that songstress. But this many people here means the runner's got to be all but empty.
Shh, they're here.
Not exactly.
Glad you made it. Could stand to loosen up a little, though. What's got you lot so wound up?
Well, you have to admit, the assembled company is more than a little intimidating.
You'll get used to that. You'll have to if you want to survive. Hey, pups.
Oh. Where's that Ishkia man? The lanky old chap with the glasses.
He's minding our runner.
He's keeping watch over our gauntlet runner.
What? Don't feel safe leaving your gauntlet runner empty? As you like, I suppose.
I don't see that songstress, Juna. Is she not coming?
Ah, she's under the weather.
Hmm.
Poor girl went and lost her voice. Not many others could refuse an invitation from Lord Luis and live
She
to tell
lost
it.
her voice.
Looking
She's gotta go
forward
find
to
it.
having another chat with her, eh? What a shame. Zell got a bit droopy about missing her too.
God's sake, Baz, belt up.
There he is!
It's Luis. Right? He's the man of the hour. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
I'm glad you could make it.
Thank you.
Thank you for inviting us.
Please, enjoy yourselves. As new comrades in arms, I expect you to.
It's very well.
While the drinks in their cups have yet to reach their heads, let's get the formality of introductions out of the way.
Very well.
Friends, today we welcome a most emboldening addition to our ranks. Doubtless you've heard of the young candidate who brought great shame to Sanctifex Forden. Before you stands the young man himself. Indeed, I was much surprised to learn he brought that sanctuaress forward with the intent of winning my regard. Commendably bold. Now, let us greet our new allies with warmth and pride.
Give my sword, Lord Luis for the throne. Follow me and this land may be saved. Lord Luis for the throne.
Oh, these young firebrands.
That's what they like.
Luis will be the king our land deserves.
The rest of the night is yours to drink in. Enjoy the party.
Thank you.
Go. We'll take care of the rest.
Time to slip out right after
Hey,
introductions.
new boy. Slow down. Wouldn't be wise to snub a ranking officer now, would it?
Well, look who it is. The only blowhard who showed up to the competition with a head smaller than his own.
You little red-eyed! You want to say that again?
This seems like my opportunity to slip out. Let's go. 23.
All right.
More people have taken an interest in me, and Luis has formally acknowledged it. Now we just need to find the formula to the Prince's Curse. We managed to slip out of the soiree and infiltrate the Chardius while the guards were short-handed. Here we are. So everything's going according to plan. It's gone just very smooth. It's nice and light. Yeah. Oh, there's a guard over there. Uh-oh. Oh. Let's see if we can get a sneak peek. Okay. Can't afford to get slowed down. He's just waiting. He's waiting for the elevator to come back down, I guess. Oh. Hey, come here a moment. Wait, what are you doing? You hit that alert this morning, eh? Just making sure all the extra security measures are in working order. What's wrong with you? Something got you worked up? Right, the bridge is locked and I can't get in. Give me a hand, would you? Cavio's on duty, isn't he? What's he doing locking the door? Well, I heard someone say Lady Juna entered the bridge. Wait, you don't mean... Are they alone in there? What do you think's going on? Bust the door down. Junha's for Lord Luis. Oh shit. The key's not working. Uh-oh. It changed the lock for extra security measures. I don't know how you change the lock for this thing. I guess you reconfigure what it accepts. Perhaps.
Oh, good.
Not sure how technological it is. Hey, we don't have much time. Kick the door down. Back to the soiree.
Now we just keep up the charade as long as we can.
Mm-hmm.
Might I have a moment, please?
Stroll, if I recall. I've heard you're a titled noble. Yet you stand behind a commoner candidate.
I stand with a candidate who's proven he has power and potential. Besides, I'm a noble in lineage alone. My house no longer stands.
Where are you from?
Have you heard of a village called Harlia?
Certainly. It was the first village to be destroyed by the human menace.
Only because help never came. They requested reinforcements, but the army wouldn't spare a single soldier. Are the rumors true that was by your decision?
Oh no.
That is true.
But why?
To save this country.
Stroll.
The Fool King and the fossils of the Sanctus Church refused to face the threat looming over this country. An adequately dramatic demonstration was required. They say you could see Harlia burning as far as the palace battlements. Confronted with that balefire, those old men could no longer deny the human threat.
Your balefire cost hundreds of innocent lives.
Stand
Do I
down,
offend
everybody.
you? Are you repulsed? Surely it helps you realize that you can protect nothing without power. The natural blessings you enjoyed are not infinite. Few have the luxury of living with no need to struggle and harm just to survive. But our nation would have you believe such hardship is born of moral weakness. So the punished are punished further. They die in silence like livestock. Their reality denied. It defies reason. All people deserve the chance to fight for their lives with their lives. Some will fall, some will triumph, and therein is true equality forged, however cruel. I am not one to stand idly by as history is wrought. All their sacrifices, and yours, shall not be in vain. A valuable conversation. I do hope you enjoy the party.
Strong.
Humblest apologies. He's a young heart and hasn't yet learned to temper his words.
No worries. Truth told, I'd take him over the sycophants.
The brats nowhere to be seen. Where'd he slip off to?
He'd prefer Stroll over the sycophants. Interesting.
You couldn't have. Let's go have a look around, Hector.
No, you stay there, Gladell. No going for any looks. Yes, the guards will indeed come back. Alright, we're not gonna... Yeah, if we miss this opportunity, we probably won't get another. Uh-oh. What's happening? I feel the strangest sensation, like my body's being pulled downwards. Lift off!
Oi!
Hey, what's going on? There wasn't a takeoff scheduled for tonight. Takeoff? I guess she wouldn't feel it. Maybe she could see it rumbling? Huh. I wonder how it would work. I wonder how it would work for her. It's interesting. Wait a second, you mean the runner is taking off? Why is this happening now? This wasn't part of the plan. We're getting speed! What's our course?
Oh no. Oh no.
Hang on, this is bad. We've got to change the flight path. We'll ram straight into that sphere of water. The whole area is thick with distortion from the The whole area is thick with distortion from the magma. If we get too close, the whole damn craftal tip. There we go. What do we do? All this commotion's going to have this place full of panicked guards. If we stay put, they'll find us. We're gonna go to the deck. When we were just told that the craft will flip. Great idea, Galaxy. This thing is massive. It's really great. There's a giant cannon. Yeah.
What was that? The floor suddenly tilted. What?
Yeah. Remember they said, remember when they said that the craft will tip? I think this is what they meant.
What's going on? That soldier from earlier was freaking out about some effect from a magma crystal. Maybe this is it.
It's windy up here. Off I go. There I am. Just barely on the last wing. How lucky. Extremely fortuitous. Very, very good for me.
That helped a lot.
What just happened? We're safe. But how? I don't know. We got flown back and then we landed here? Are we standing on the outside of the Chargrius? We went onto the deck and the craft tipped over. Yes. Oh, I knew this was a big vessel, but this thing looks like it goes on for ages. It is definitely giant. Things aren't going according to plan. I wasn't expecting to get thrown out onto the hull. I wasn't expecting my key to fail. So I gotta find another way. The failure is not an option. I have to think, what can I do to keep this mission on track? This isn't good. What do we do? We're gonna head for his private quarters. What? Are you serious? Luis's quarters are all the way at the far end of the runner. But actually, you've got a point. That key ended up being useless, so sneaking in from the outside might be your best bet. You've got a plan, don't you? Some way to get from here to Luis's room?
Did you?
I'm gonna ride my sword. Wait, you're just gonna cut straight across the hall? I mean, if anyone could do it, it's you, but are you sure you want to risk it? If you're serious, I'll get ready. We ride together, we die together. Luis's quarters are straight ahead, all the way at the end. If you're careful, you should be able to jump across the glowing sections by using them as scaffolding. Okay.
Here we go.
Losing time, so let's hurry. I'll hide in your bag. Please don't kill us. Blade riding the outer walls. Use the movement keys to control protagonist while he's on the sword, and use the areas wider than normal as scaffold. You'll automatically jump between scaffolds. However, if you jump when there isn't a scaffold in front of you, you'll fall. Be on the lookout for scaffolds and head to Luis's quarters. That was a long one.
Sweet.
There you go. Meow. I wonder if I can fall off. Well, a little late for that. I should have tried earlier if I wanted to fall.
All right.
We actually made it. We got to Luis's quarters. Phew, I thought we were gonna die there. You can be so reckless.
This is no good.
Uh-oh. I think we're moving away from that crystal. The runner's going back to normal. If we don't get inside quick, we're dead. Why? We can hang on to this out here. Actually, the wind might be too strong. Whoa, whoa, it's starting to tilt again. We have to jump through the door. Hurry, wait, yeah. Whew. Just in time. If we stayed out there like that, we'd have plummeted. Coincidence or not, it's nice to have a bit of luck on our side. So here we are. I mean, considering we're on the ground, there was a ledge that we could have stood on, so we should be okay. This room really is beautiful, huh? Maybe it's got some special spells so nothing falls when it's turbulent.
Let's hurry.
Anyway, the formula we're looking for is somewhere in here. Let's hurry and find it. Where could it be?
Okay.
Open the door. Yeah. Magic book, magic book. Oh, another magic book. Some of these texts are pretty dense. It's like a little research library in here. Maybe the curse's formula is hidden somewhere. Got enough stashed behind a false panel or something. Nope, wishful thinking. Let's look somewhere else. Okay. I'm seeing several books on magic stacked on the shelf. Okay. Definitely know something about spells, though. Yes. A lot of things about spells. The royal flower. Such beautiful flowers. I've seen them somewhere before. Are these are royal flowers. The one Luis scattered at the royal funeral. Keeping them in his room like this. It's like he's displaying a trophy. Wonder if that ego of his will fit inside of the crown. Inside of a crown. Makes me sick just thinking about it. Let's find the formula, quick. We have to save the prince. Okay. What about this one? Books on books about magic here. With a collection this size, he must be pretty passionate about his studies, huh? Guess that's how he managed to craft such a powerful curse. Now's not the time to be speculating on his hobbies. Doesn't seem like the formulas on this shelf, so let's look elsewhere. Okay. What about in here? Can't get it open. It looks like a storage closet, but it's shut pretty tight. Let's revisit this later. Oh. So is that going to be where it is? Unfolded map. It's a map marked with different routes. Look like it shows the Oceania area. So a mark on one of these islands off the shore. Weird, I've never even heard of this place. Is Luis interested in this island for some reason? Wonder why. Good question. Behind the mural. Quite the art collection he's got here. This one looks like an exterior shot of the Shardrius. I mean, doesn't he have one painting?
Incredible.
Maybe there were others up earlier. It's enough just walking around in the runner. This painting really helps put into perspective just how impressive this vessel is. They say it was originally developed by the state army, and Luis claimed it for his own. To him, it's a symbol of power. No doubt about that. So it's developed by the state army, and Luis claimed it for his own. How did he do that? You don't think he hid the formula behind one of these paintings, do you? Still, this place is immaculate. Not a dust mote in sight. Okay. So there's one piece of art. Where's the rest of the art? I don't see any other pieces of art. A familiar book. What is it? Find something? Hold up. Is that the book that we've been reading?
That's the same novel that you have. But
I see.
Why would Luis? It's a forbidden text. So there shouldn't even be many copies left.
Must be coincidence. Impossible.
That's impossible.
Do you think Luis is actually reading this? If so, it doesn't seem like he's really getting its message. Wait, in there! There's a hidden box. Yes, magic formulas! Which one has the prince's curse? Oh, forget it! We'll just take the whole box!
Uh-oh.
What are you doing here?
I got lost. I was Esther and an Aaron. I was looking for something.
Looking for something.
Not even bothering to hide it. Hmm? Hey, didn't you just
You already
come out of the
caught me
storage
in
room?
here.
What were you doing in there?
Ooh.
Fairy from before.
Good question.
Count Louis gave me permission to come and go as I please in his private quarters.
Hey, didn't I hear you had a sore throat or something? They said you lost your voice, but you sound fine to me. I get it now. You snuck in this room last time too, didn't you? Wow, you're a real repeat offender.
I'm really losing my touch.
What do you want? Stop that.
So, remember how I said I'd keep my eyes on you? Well, I have to say, I like what I see.
Hey, get away from him!
Stop that!
I don't suppose we could keep my little investigation secret. I'll keep quiet about you too, now that we're accomplices.
My lips are sealed. What are you plotting? What are you looking for? I should probably say that it's a secret. I want to find out.
What exactly are you looking for?
Can't say, but I'll ask you no questions either. That makes us even, right? So, your little cohort cases the place first, leaving you to slink in once you've got the brief. Pretty sharp.
Hey, I'm not just a little cohort. I have a proper name, and it's Gallica.
Gallica.
Your name is Gallica. Wait, does this mean... So you're here for...
Someone's coming!
Well, well. The occupant's absent, but the door's locked. I see why the guards are in a panic.
There's no use hiding. This is quite a turn-up, isn't it? The runt I might have figured for a rat, but even my lord's favorite little songbird? What a scandal! And when he
He's guessing
hears
that
it
we're
from
both
me,
in here?
maybe I'll finally get some recognition around here.
Everything's falling apart! What do we do?
I think he's gone. If he'd stayed, he could have trapped us here. Thank goodness he's as stupid as he looks. I'll take care of this. Just listen close and act fast. The box you found contains the formula to the curse. I knew it.
She's our ally.
We both know what you're here for, right? Take what's inside and leave.
Who are you? What are you?
Let's survive now. Talk later, shall we?
She's a songstress.
She told us to run, but we can't just leave her. I say we go after her.
I'm pretty sure we can leave her.
Your attention, everyone. Assembled comrades, let us speak of the old vulture's last grasp at power. The tournament for the throne. It hardly bears saying that the competition is a farce. It is a transparent conceit of the Sanctus Church orchestrated to win Forden the throne. For all who bristle at their hubris, and indeed for the sake of the public. This hollow pageantry must be put to rights, once and for all. And it shall be done by my hand. I hereby announce my formal entry into the competition.
I see.
But my lord, Forden would surely never allow you to enter the race midstream.
Why would I care for his permission? The late king's decree was that the crown would go to whoever had won the people's trust. not whoever indulged the church's sideshow. I will enter at my leisure. Should he deny me, Forden will be rightly denounced as the coward he is, and lose the nation's faith. Then all will know he was never the one in control. For all that we believe, and all that we have proven, we shall bring their own dogma down on their heads.
Alright.
We got one sanctoress strung up. Now let's send Forden to the gallows.
He's entering the competition?
Even knowing it was rigged, there's still a lot he could get out of it. He's just been biding his time all along.
Luis.
Unfortunately, I am told we have a rat in our midst, sniffing for morsels at our esteemed colleagues' heels. Wretched rat, if you stand among us tonight, you may tell your master this. I will neither run nor hide. If you think you can stop the rule of power, then come and try.
So, based on what Gladel had said, I think you're supposed to interpret that this is going to my crew. But Gladel hasn't come back to tell him yet. So I don't think that that's the case. I think there's actually people working for the church here.
Luis will be king! Hail King Luis!
Go and see who is absent from the soiree.
On it.
Oh. Okay.
They're going outside.
Not good. They're bound to check the gauntlet runner. We've got no choice but to chase and stop them.
Okay.
Hey, new bloke. Didn't hear you shouting Count Luis's name loud enough. Come now, let's hear you cheer with your gut, eh?
Maybe he did peg me for a rat already. I don't know.
Out of the way. I'm busy.
At this rate...
Hey, Del! Look! The Caradrius is airborne! What? Why? You hear anything about a takeoff today? With its owner out? Impossible. The rat's behind this. Do you know what's been on my mind? I want to know who took out Zorba. Wouldn't catch me dead sharing drinks with him, but he weren't some half-wit. If it was the Cathedral Guards, they had help.
Zorba? Are you talking about the Necromancer?
I think the rat nipped him too. Lord Luis has plenty of new friends hanging about. I wouldn't be surprised if some think they're clever. And
I
me,
see.
I'd start with those stooges who cast all their magic without igniters.
Whoa, Del, eyes up. It's coming down.
Ah.
Secure the perimeter. Anyone so much as blinks, the orders to kill on sight.
Whoa, Del!
This is no good.
The runners stop for almost at a time. We have to chase them. So we have to Juna and Gladel. Okay, so I guess we've taken it. Because the box is gone. It's open. Earlier we weren't able to get through. Trips from turbulence, maybe the lock broke along the way. I doubt that's why. And that'd be why Gladel was able to get in here too. Oh, this is bad? I doubt that. Okay. So, this is for me to get ready. Am I ready? That's the question. With General here, allies defense. I think I will go with the Wizard here. I like Wizard a lot. Yeah.
Wizard!
Mana War Gloves. What do these do? Strength and Magic. Oh. Nice. Prevents paralysis. Okay.
Ready?
Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Do-do. Juna, stop it!
Was that?
There's Juna. I think she's on the deck. We have to escape first. And he came after her to help her. Gallica's been telling us to help her, so let's go for it.
No.
Oh.
I told you to run. You're too soft.
Behave now. I'd hate to stick you through that precious throat of yours. You know, I didn't expect you to actually bother to come. The songbird baited the trap nicely after all. I suppose that settles it. The rats were working together. Must be quite a story behind this. But more importantly, time and time again, you dragged my name through the mud. And now look who's the traitor. Oh, I'm going to make this hurt. Hector, come.
Ooh. The dog's transformed. Nice.
Hector? Wait, that's your dog? You mean he transformed at your command? That animal's been corrupted by melancholia, and still you tamed it. Gladel, why did you hide such an amazing talent? Isn't taking hostages a bit beneath you?
What? Don't you dare patronize me! You think I don't realize it? I'm not strong, I'm no towering Resant war hero. All I've got is my wits, damn you! How could I win a rigged game but through foul play?
Foul play?
And now, I'll wipe those arrogant smiles off their faces. I should be the man being served and worshipped. Me, no one else.
I see.
Every time, I watch them surpass me in everything I did. That bastard Luis included. They've been thorn after bloody thorn in my side, but that all ends today. I'll offer you up on a silver platter, and one day, the world will know me as its rightful ruler.
Oh my, you're pathetic.
I told you to shut your damned mouth! Go, Hector!
I wonder what's gonna happen here.
Don't move. That goes for you too, fairy. Unless you'd rather see her pretty little neck bleed.
What do we do?
Right now, all we can do is make it through this. If we're not careful about this...
Can't attack because of the hostage. Oh, okay.
A fitting end for a pack of rats. Get them, Hector.
Rend. Okay.
No. Isn't there anything we can do?
Can't I guard? No? Okay.
You like that? Who's your king now? I am!
Oh, is Fidelio gonna show up?
You let your dog do your fighting. You're such a disgrace.
Oh?
He has no pets here. So what's the matter? Are you too scared to fight him alone?
A duel? Have it your way. Come then. We'll do this right.
Okay.
I am Gladel, and you will kneel before me as your king. So, who are you to me?
I am the one who would save this country!
Well, that worked better than I expected.
This is bad. That guy is near the top of the candidate rankings. That means the royal magic will make him invincible to us.
You have the right of it. You fell for it. She brought you straight to me. Now I have you, and I'll ensure your suffering is long and painful. But see reason. Juna, if you take my side, I might be persuaded to spare you. Am I not worthy of your affection? I'm more of a man than that bastard Luis could ever be!
Over my dead body! I am Juana Cygnus. I am no one's trinket. My life is my own to protect, and I will accept nothing less.
It's time for her to awaken!
What? It worked? Well, you're not invincible.
Damn you! What's going on here?
Let me help. Your powers have intrigued me from the start. You and your friends. You call it an archetype, right?
What? Yes.
I thought as much. Surprising, though. I'd written them off as a myth. Not even my sister got close. Still.
Is she already
now that
awakened
I've
to
seen
it?
their power a few times, maybe I can do it myself.
Oh no, she's awakening now.
O Lodestar, who wanders in sorrow, O thou anguished traveller who hath borne the weight of parting from the start. Henceforth, thy fears and insecurities become thy light. Thou art the brilliant star that shall illuminate the King's Road. Now, awaken.
Okay.
Look at me. What you see now is my commitment to my song.
She got a new dress and everything too? What just happened? Awaken!
Behold, my voice rises from the depths of my heart.
That looks really nice under her eyes. I like it. Ooh. What is this?
How does she have the same power? She's just a damn singer!
Never underestimate a singer! Every song is a burden, the weight of a lifetime. I have sung 1,000 songs. I've known their power my whole life. Whereas all you've ever been is a lackey. My music is lost on you. Listen and learn!
Do it! Chew them up! Tear them limb from bloody limb!
Okay.
I see. So this is the power of an archetype. All it takes is a change of mask, and I can be whatever I want. Poetic, really? Especially for me. That's just as well. You can lend me your strength, too.
This isn't the kind of thing you can just imitate. Do you know about this power?
Not much. It's been a while. Now.
It's been a while?
I hope you had your fun, because you're
Okay.
about to pay for it in full.
Shut up! Just shut up! I'll crush you with my own hands. A duel, then. You can die together.
Oh, she's a masked dancer. Masked Dancer archetype. Along with its own skills, the Masked Dancer archetype can equip different masks to use additional skills. That's what all the masks that I were getting were for. The Seeker's mask is currently equipped. To obtain new masks, visit special experiments in academia. Hellfire Dance, Ice Fight Dance. Art of Dance. Increase the success rate of skills that inflict status ailments. Increase attack, negates, repel physical hit. Okay. So.
Let's not. Now for a grand maneuver.
Let's do this.
Let's do this. Going for the weak spot.
Great job, Juna.
So it applies it. Got it. Hold on. What is that? Boatona. Heavy. Blizzaton. Okay, so it's heavy fire, heavy ice, heavy electric to one enemy. Okay, well I gave them ice weakness, so sure. Do I hit Hector? Do I hit Glidell? I imagine I could take Glidell out and then both of them are gone.
Looks like we can't
I don't know anything. Well, let's take him head on. Nice. Wait! Because I can just do this. I can flip it back and forth.
Come forth, royal soul.
Wait, no.
Let's work together.
I'll lend a hand myself.
Fire!
Don't underestimate. This is just what I need.
Sure, because I can do this.
Don't let him know, Juno.
Wait, he still has his weakness to ice. Ah. Oh, I didn't bring in anything to heal with. Let's go. Guard.
With me now, Hector.
Strength, okay. Nice. Okay. So if I do a pass here, then I go for a Blizza here. Then I can go for this one.
It's up to you now.
Going for the weak spot. Great job, Juna. Now they're weak to something new.
With me now, Hector.
Shield again, okay. Powerful pulverizer. Oh shit! 137. Okay.
Lend me your strength.
Get after it, love.
Burn.
That's your opening, Captain. Now for a grand maneuver.
Let's do this.
This might sting. Great job, Juna. Now they're weak to something new.
Stay strong.
Salvation. Oh, he's healing him. Okay.
We'll do this together.
They're weak to ice. Let's stop them cold. Give it all you've got.
Ice.
You hit their weakness.
Nice.
That's your opening, Captain. For my exit.
Actually, what do we have here? 30%, 50%. Let's do that.
Let's get some use out of this.
Thanks. I will fight with pride. Wizard!
Alright.
Freeze!
Go ahead and do this. Attack return to normal. Healing him again. Okay.
Behold this power. A bit much, actually. Please, after you.
Pass. To fire.
I've got. Let's do this together, Captain.
You can
Do
this.
that.
Going for the weak spot. Great job, Juna. Now they're weak to something new.
With me now, Hector.
Increases strength. Okay.
Juna's badly hurt. Get her some healing.
Let's work together.
Get him.
Burn.
He's gone.
Hector! Damn it! Damn you all!
Juna, are you okay? Too early.
Okay.
For my exit. Can't let it go unused.
I'll show you the come forth, royal soul.
You hit their weakness. That's your opening, Captain.
Die!
Watch me. Burn. Sorry, my mistake.
I am
He's dead. He's done.
Help me.
Woo! Magicianly ask. Okay.
I give. Please. I'll not say a word about you sneaking in. Just spare my life, I beg you.
What do we do? If we let him run off, he's obviously going to rat us out.
But killing him would give us a lot to explain. Maybe we should work out some kind of deal.
Idiots! It's the oldest trick in the book!
Fidelio. Oh. He's the one stopped.
Happening? No. I'm the future king. I can't.
Huh?
I can't breathe.
On his neck.
Why?
Oh. What?
Is he dead? So the magic protected us. But why now?
What the hell?
Oh.
Dead. You lot kill him.
No! He's the one who attacked us! And then the king's magic did all that to him!
That the truth of it?
Oh, he snuck into Count Luis's private quarters. Must have gotten in with all the confusion of takeoff, I suppose.
Right? And why did the bloody thing take off like that? We could hardly believe our eyes.
Oh, well, you know me and my indulgences, boys. Perhaps I got a bit carried away, but we're in Brialhaven. I simply had to see the night view over the city.
You having a laugh?
Anyway, then Gladel went from crass to violent. That's when he stepped in to help, right?
What a story. It was a close one. Exactly.
Yes. That was a close one.
Totally. Close call.
Crikey, Lady Juna, I'm sorry. Sounds like you've had a right awful evening.
Hold on. You were supposed to be at the soiree, weren't you? That's a lot of ground to cover, isn't it?
Why,
That's true.
one would think you don't believe us, Fidelio. I'm wounded. You truly doubt me.
Well, no, just...
Suppose that means the rat was Glodell? Lord Louis said we got a traitor in our midst is all. We came by thinking to catch him.
Is that so? Well, hadn't you better report back? Shall we make what we can of this party together?
Your throat all better then, Lady Juna?
My... Ah, yes. Much better. He gave me such a thorough examination after all. He took good care of my throat, my tongue, my lips.
You...
If you'd come a bit earlier, I might have asked you to do it.
Really?
What?
Hardly matters to me.
Okay,
Anyway,
then.
I'd say this bears reporting. Let's leave the guards to their cleanup and get out of here.
I don't think that works out the way that it's supposed to. He's still suspicious of me.
Yeesh, looks can kill. Scary.
I mean, look, we were already blaming Gladel as the rat. We could have gone with me seeing Gladel leave the party, so I followed him. But, okay. We're reporting about it.
So Gladel was our rat, was he? And he's already been executed?
Afraid so.
The two of them were the only ones who left the soiree early. Sounds like Gladel overstepped, and Lady Juna and the new lad had to fight him down.
Or it could have been the other way around.
Too right. Dead can't speak, after all, and we've no other witnesses to the scene.
It's true.
Now hold on.
Gladel was a right prolific candidate. We know the king's magic protected him. Their story goes that he attacked them and got petrified to death for it. If that's true, the boy would have to have the stand-in for it.
That fact is no longer in question. I received a report a short while ago. They say your face has emerged on the King's Rock.
Let's go!
It appears your stunt with the Sanctoress earned you some renown.
Hey, good for you, pup.
And that's how the magic got to Gladel.
Seems we're in more danger than we knew, but the risk paid off.
One wonders what you stopped Gladel from doing. What was he after there?
Who knows? We were hardly in a position to ask.
Wondered if he was on old Forden's payroll.
Nah. He'd been at that monk Godot's neck since the race had barely started. Tried to snuff him out in the wilds too, not anywhere he'd have had an audience.
No matter. Forden has been kind enough to whip the people into a frenzy over this race. I'll step in and reap what he so graciously sowed. From here on, you will serve as my eyes and ears.
Glad to clear your desk. Understood.
Let us see what scheme Forden devises for the next task. Until then, you may take your ease in the city.
Very well.
Oh, and with Gladel out with the rubbish, might I promote him to the role of my chauffeur?
Are you serious?
Is it so strange? He does have his own gauntlet runner. In fact, I'd better go make sure it's up to my standards.
Okay.
Let her do as she pleases.
What's wrong, Del? Looking a bit green around the gills.
Gladel was an ambitious man, yeah, but is that enough to justify him looting Count Luis's personal quarters? What was in it for him?
We could have told Fidelio about all the things that Gladel had said, how he was jealous of Luis and everybody else, how Gladel wanted to be the new king and thought that he would be the rightful king.
All right.
Seems the reputation I gained at the exhibition saves me. All that remains is to break the prince's curse using the formula. We made it to exactly 20. Let's go.
Sorry for barging in. A bit late for introductions, I expect.
A wee bit.
What? You haven't told them about me yet.
I can't tell them what you haven't told me.
So, can I assume that you are one of us? That is, we too stand alongside Count Luis, but how to say it?
I think you and I were after the same thing in old Luis's room. You really weren't told.
Don't tell me you're the other agent Grius mentioned.
Grius? Is he the one who died at the Grand Cathedral? I'm sorry. They kept the finer details confidential.
Oh.
So I never really knew who the other agent was. But I understand the objective well enough. The curse on His Highness the Prince can't be lifted by conventional methods. So we either kill the caster or get the formula.
I see. So you and Grius were the two prongs of the operation. You get the formula, he hunts the caster.
Ever since the King's magic made it impossible to kill Luis, I've been ready to meet up with a new contact. I just wasn't expecting one so young.
Why, thank you.
If I hadn't learned the fairy messenger's name was Gallica, I'd never have realized it was you.
I'm pretty shocked myself. I never figured the big famous songstress would be on our side. And I thought you and Luis were...
I thought you were dating Luis.
You were his lady love. God, no. I wouldn't be caught dead in that madman's quarters unless it was to rob him blind. No. Luis keeps me close because he likes my voice. That's all.
Oh.
He made the lines of that relationship quite clear, with no room for messier entanglements.
All right,
I think
then.
that clears up your place here. But I have to say, you're risking a lot for a side job. Why go to these lengths when you've so much to lose?
At first, it was just coincidence. I tend to find myself in honored company, and I happened to be around where a resistance operative was doing a spot of recon.
So, in sooth, you were strong-armed into this?
What? No. Quite the other. I requested to join. When fate beckons, one can't just turn her away. A singer's whole self is built off all she experiences. This seemed like a chance for a once-in-a-lifetime inspiration for my art. And nobody else had a plausible way or reason to get close to Luis. So,
Alright then.
you could say our interests aligned.
All that just so you could grow as a singer. You really are devoted, and fearless to boot.
I know what I put my life on the line for, that's all. You all have something like that, don't you? A devotion that anyone else might see as foolish.
Ha! The girl's bold as brass. No wonder she's got all the crown's subjects by the heartstrings, eh?
Well, half of it might be because of my birth.
Oh.
A Nydia girl's got to be bold to step out into this world at all. Though it's hard for most people to understand why. Singing is everything to me. To truly stir even a single soul, I'd take that over 1,000 of the church's accolades. Well, anyhow, that's what's going on with me. I'll stick close to Luis for now so he doesn't start suspecting anything. Any objections? Captain?
We'll be counting on you.
I knew you were the sort of man who knows what to say. Glad to meet you as a proper comrade. Gets your heart going, doesn't it?
We got a new ally. Let's go.
Well, didn't see that coming.
Does this mean I can be the masked dancer now?
Our journey looked pretty precarious at first, but it's gone surprisingly smoothly. I'll do my best to help too. Let's see this through.
I can sense Galacia's strong determination and resolve. Or Gallica.
Gotta get back on track.
Alright. Significant mag cost reduction. Let's go.
Oh, right.
Okay.
Let's decipher the formula we found. Hopefully we can finally break the curse.
So now we have an Elda, me, a Clamar, Stroll, Resant, Hulkenberg, what was he? A Ujif, Heisme, an Ishkia in Muris, and a Nydia in Juna. That puts us at 6. I think we have our Parapist lined up with the Bounty Hunter. But who's the last one going to be? It would be a Mustari? Mustrif?
Do we even know anyone who
I need
can
to
read the blasted thing?
check it.
I love a good blueprint, but this formula leaves me a tad glazed, what?
Actually, Grease's notebook mentioned a Rella in the margins. Seems like he had it in mind to bring it to her.
Rella? The girl they call the Saint?
Saint Rella. Indeed, she would be the most qualified. After the attack on His Highness, we sent for the kingdom's best healer. It was she who answered our summons, and she who saved His Highness from certain death.
Hold on, the best healer in the kingdom? That attack was over 10 years ago. That so-called saint looked about my age.
Rella was a prodigal talent. One of the most gifted at the Mage Academy. Even as a child, she outclassed her teachers with an igniter.
Wait, you know her?
I'm afraid she's a bit out of our reach now, though. She left a while ago to return to her work at the royal capital. We couldn't manage such a trip under Luis's gaze.
Well, a trip to the royal capital would hardly put us out. We'll just pip over with a bit of magic. No, really, it's dashing convenient.
There are some conditions, but we can travel instantly to a few specific places.
Well, no sense waiting. Let's be off.
Right now.
Right. All yours.
Teleport!
You actually did it! We're at the royal capital!
Yes.
Wait, how did you do that?
Don't shout in the streets, would you?
How can I not? Do you know how incredible this is? What are you people?
I am magic.
Isn't that the songstress?
It is! It's the Lady Juna! Oh, I've always wanted to shake her hand. Oh hell.
The price of fame. If word gets out that you were seen here, it'll be hard to explain yourself later on.
Rella works at the church on Main Street. I'll lead the way.
You know your way around, eh?
Wait, this Rella's a world-class healer, and she's working as a local doctor.
Is that uncommon?
Igniters are not known for their use in healing. Indeed, 'tis a virtually impossible feat, often reserved for the nobility. I'd have expected Saint Rella to serve the court only.
If she turned down that prestige in the name of helping the common folk, then I suppose she really has earned her saintly titles.
Come on, let's hurry on.
What do you make of all this, Captain? If we ask her to decipher the curse, we risk exposing our identities and our aims. Do you trust her?
We'll have to trust her. She seems trustworthy. Let's meet her first. She seems trustworthy.
Seems trustworthy enough.
Well, yeah. I guess we agree there.
If you say so, then let's get on.
Just because she seems trustworthy doesn't mean that we trust her completely, okay?
Let's hurry.
Alright. To the church.
Alright then.
Oh, actually, while we're here, the people. Yeah, okay, so the Elda, Clamar, Rasant, Ujif, Ishkia. We have 5 there. We just got a Nydia for tribe members, so we're at 6 there. There's a Parapis, which I believe is the bounty hunter. Roag and Mustari. Wait. Okay. So those are Roags. I thought there was only 8. Huh? I guess the 8 is coming from the story that they mentioned that I heard at the village at what was it, Matria?
Terribly sorry. Putting some elixirs away. Be with you in a moment. Hello. How can I help you? Juna!
Long time no see. Sorry for all of us storming the place.
And you're the one who was at the exhibition.
Yes.
Right. Now that you all know each other's names, Rella is my older sister.
What?
Adopted sister, that is.
Oh, okay.
Her family took me in. Though don't
Yes,
spread it around.
I was gonna say.
The public doesn't know, and we don't know who tried to exploit it.
It's been forever, Juna. I'm so sorry. I really was planning to meet you after the opening ceremony.
I understand. You were attending to Sanctifex Forden until Brylehaven. But that's wonderful. Such deft social climbing even puts Father's efforts to shame, eh?
Ugh, social climbing. Glad to make your acquaintance. I am Rella Cygnus. I'm a healer. But somehow, I doubt that's why you're here.
Actually, there's something
Well,
we'd like to look at.
We are here for your healing. Can you heal a curse?
Where did you get this?
I know it's asking a lot, but could you share anything you know? Without asking too many questions?
I've seen something like this before. I'd never forget. Objectively speaking, the magic involved is a direct inversion of a healing spell.
Okay.
Popularly known as a curse.
Popularly known.
I suppose that
Okay.
stands to reason.
So it's not actually a curse?
Pardon the late introduction. I am Hulkenberg, a Knight of the Crown. As you may have guessed, that is the formula to the curse that slew His Royal Highness, the Prince.
Hold on.
The death of His Highness was a tragedy, one I would see repaid in full. as his royal guard. It is my duty to punish the treasonous.
She's not
snakes
exposing that
responsible.
he's alive.
Surely, the man who penned this was Luis.
Look, what happened at the exhibition? We were trying to get closer to Luis. You're a holy woman, so I couldn't ask your forgiveness. But if you could at least understand.
The Lady Joanna's penitence was sincere. To hear her, I thought it must be so. It was Forden who chose such a terrible punishment. That was what scared me.
Oh, Rella.
Ah, but I'm a bit relieved. I heard rumors Luis had swept you off your feet and you'd been hanging on his arm since. Oh, I worried for you so, Juna. I see now I needn't have given it a second thought.
Of course. I am Juani's Cygnus, and my life is...
Juani?
Yes, your life is your own, I know. Just make sure you're not causing trouble for everyone else. I suppose this is another dramatic and risky gesture? Like when you ran away from home in a frenzy of passion, declaring you'd take the stage or die trying.
No! Well, sort of. Maybe, yes, but... Oh, you didn't have to put it like that.
I've looked over the formula. From what I can tell, this spell's effects are enduring. As long as the magic source continues to exist, the effect shall never fade.
That's
the trouble is,
wild.
While most curses simply consume the magic released in the moment's casting, this one is designed to perpetually draw on the magic of the caster.
I see.
So as long as Luis lives, it doesn't matter where his victims run and hide. Sounds just like him.
But I'm afraid even if His Highness still lived, I don't think anyone could have broken the curse using this. This formula isn't complete. It's a mere outline, clearly jotted from memory. I couldn't tell you how to lift the curse from this alone.
What?
Then I'm sorry I couldn't be of any help.
No, you've done plenty. Especially since we're the ones who sprang this on you.
Pardon me, young man. May I say one last thing?
What?
You're a friend of hers, aren't you? Please, keep Juna safe.
Oh, that? She won't need it, of course.
Of course. I'll do what I can.
Thank you. She can be reckless sometimes. I'll be here for the foreseeable future. Any friend of Juna is welcome here, so stop by any time you like.
The curse is impossible to break?
Well, with these notes.
Did I miss a funeral? I've never seen you lot so gloomy.
What do we do now?
The only way left is to take down Luis himself.
The impossibility of that is precisely what led us here, Stroll. And now, we are no further than when we started.
Plenty of assassins have come for Luis, but the king's magic works every time. They all died frozen in agony.
Even if we could fight him properly, do we stand a chance? The man's an unparalleled master of both martial and magic arts.
This might be the end.
Still, we have to stop Luis, no matter what.
You know what that means, right?
Royal magic's not an absolute shield. It cost Gladel his life. We've just got to maintain the trust we've earned from Luis, and eventually we'll get our chance.
For now, he told us to wait until the race's next task is announced.
No. You know what this means, right? We have to win or knock Luis below 20. Which I doubt we're going to be able to do. But we have to make sure that he does not win.
Then we'll have to do just that.
I'm pooped from all this brainstorming. I could use a break in the Gauntlet Runner.
We're in the Gauntlet Runner. What? If we take Juna out in public, we might attract a crowd. We can't risk Luis catching on that we're in the royal capital. At least for today, I'll ask her to stay in the runner away from prying eyes. We could just teleport back!
I must say I'm impressed. You have enough beds to accommodate this many people?
Yes, as much as they grumble about cramped quarters.
Apologies. 'Tis hardly accommodation worthy of a diva. And I confess the ride itself is often jarring.
At the very least, I'll be happy with a bath. You have a room for that, I trust?
Right this way, milady.
It's on the deck. It's on the back deck.
Well, no point getting reckless now. Let's think about this some more tomorrow. By the way, what have you been doing all this time, Nurse?
Thinking, mostly.
Hmm.
Been having a good old ponder ever since I saw Luis's Skyrunner in the air. Always been my dream to fly on wings, you see. Not with any of this magic levitatory. But then in you come with this teleportation. Made me start wondering if there was any valid point at all to my flight theory, what? A long while back, I did a flight experiment to prove my theory was sound. Failed spectacularly, though. And got myself all crunched up in the process. I was still in bed, midway through my convalescence, when they told me I was to be demoted.
I didn't know, so you gave us. Can I go to bed now?
I didn't know.
Between us, old boy, my flight theory's complete. Principles are sound and tested. All that's left are the practicals, incorporating it into the Gauntlet Runner. But ever since that accident, I suppose I've been afraid to move forward with it. Afraid of failure. You and the rest of our merry band are risking your very lives for the prince. And here I sit moping, And the way I see it, your teleportation can only take us places we've been. If we want to see new horizons, we'll need to take to the skies.
That's true.
It'll take time, no doubt. But I'll put my very soul into it. No shortcuts. And when I fly, I'll do it my way.
Nice. Party formation. You can change or add members to your party from the party options in the main menu. Press A to form a group of up to 4. Note, reserve members gain less experience at the end of battle than active participants, and you can never remove the protagonist.
So?
Just on the run of the airplanes didn't pan out, but we should just concentrate on getting our strength back for now. I just need to go to bed. Right? Yeah. There's a small bed, doesn't look very comfortable.
Sure.
Alright.
Good night.
Sleepy bye. Late night. I'm finding it hard to sleep. As good a time as any for some reading, I guess. Hey.
Oh, good. You're still awake. What's the matter?
Can't sleep.
Well, that is rather the problem. I'm wide awake. Once we're back tomorrow, I'll sneak the formula back into Luis's room. Even if he suspected us, he'd never work out that we got to the capital and showed it to Rella in a single night. He won't find out about our mission.
Should probably have Juno return any Magla keys we got on the Chardius too, just to be safe. I'll give them to her later.
You know, I'm a bit surprised. I thought I was fine doing all that infiltration at Luis's place. Turns out I wasn't. Finally having others who know the truth, and having gotten to see my sister. I didn't realize how exhausted I am, and you personally saved me from danger back there. I'm terribly grateful to you. You're lucky, really. I'll have you know I'm rarely this candid.
I see.
That's the forbidden text you mentioned in Luis's room, is it? I've seen him reading it from time to time. What's it like? Can I read a bit of it?
Sure.
The prevailing culture of the world is one of freedom in all things. No faith, fealty, or philosophy enforces ideology. All are free to create, and all are free to embrace those creations. This culture's influence spreads throughout the world. It is even said that a song of peace was powerful enough to bring an end to war. How inspiring.
Oh, what a
It's hard
book.
to imagine that a single song could be so influential. I wonder what the world would be like if a song really could reach all people's hearts. No matter their status, or tribe. We Nydia, we're all liars, you know. Everyone told us we were inherently worthless. Just a fact of our birth. So I learned some glamours to make myself at least look valuable. This form. It's all just a fancy disguise, really. A gilded mask for the world to admire. Or not. No,
I see.
Do forgive me. That was all lies, lies, lies. I don't think it's necessarily a good idea to reveal yourself entirely, but you should always have the freedom to. If these new powers are to give form to my ideals, I want to create a world where we can appreciate each other's freedom. I'll make sure everyone hears that in my songs. No matter what happens.
Juna and I talked into the night.
Time marches on.
Man, it's morning already.
The new king draws nearer.
The 14th, Metals Day. I wonder if there are any festivals or anything like that.
To hear the race's next challenge. Let's find out where our fierce competitors are bound. To recap, the 20 candidates
hear
with the
about
current
it.
highest approval on the King's Rock will be the only ones to proceed. All others will be disqualified. I'd say the results of the exhibition are sure to have spread by now. Let's have a look at the standings, shall we? In first place, the undisputed winner, bane of sea monsters and savior of the people, our very own Sanctifex Forden! And the traitor Luis in second, despite not actually being in the race. But in third, we have the warrior monk captain, Master Guido!
Okay.
Furthermore,
in the end, everyone but Luis is just representing the Sanctus Church.
What's your point? I dare say that's a relief. We'll finally be done with all this chaos.
Old know-it-all scholar.
Normalcy.
Ha! Normalcy. Funny how it's only the rich who miss how things used to be. But now Count Luis has the people behind him. He'll save the common man.
yes, we're all keeping our ears out for a response
I don't know
from
that
Luis's faction, but we do have one standout who's seen a stunning
Let's
jump
go!
in popularity since the exhibition.
Me!
The lad responsible for exposing the sins of the Sanctoress Joanna, valiant human slayer. Yes, it's the young elder.
Right! Wasn't expecting that one. Nameless to famous in a single night. Just like that, he's in the top 20.
Oi, crier man, where's the windbag? The one what acted all high and mighty over a tiny human head.
Who? Oh, right, that Gladel or something. No sign of him, probably saw the writing on the wall and dropped out.
So it really was all talk then? A disgrace to the Russon, hiding his inadequacy behind Luis's authority.
It's a shameless
But the boy
merchant.
candidate isn't the only one in the spotlight.
Oh.
We've a rising star by the name of Katharina. Some big ideas, that girl. I hear she plans to put a price on every wealthy head if she takes the throne.
And what's wrong with that? If they're sitting on most of the kingdom's money, they can afford to hire a little extra security every day. Let them sweat it out.
Now here's a surprise. We've got a Mastari candidate still in the running.
Oh.
And my sources say they hail from, well, Verga Island.
Pagan islands, eh? But they're filthy barbarians. Besides, nobody could compare to Lord Nilo.
The final roundup's actually looking pretty diverse. We're just about ready to announce the next leg of the race.
Very well. Oh, it's time to announce it.
And that's the bell. Thank you for waiting, ladies and gents. It's time to begin the second round of the tournament for the throne. First of all, congratulations to the 20 who have won their places on the King's Rock. You are now officially the winners of the first round. Let's give them a hand.
Is that person wearing the rook headpiece the Mustari that they were talking about?
No sign of Luis.
It's got a nice design.
Even if he does plan to take over, suppose he's still not eager to play by their rules.
I haven't seen Juna this morning either.
I heard some nobles say she had a job suddenly come up. Better that the audience doesn't see her with us, anyway.
Now, at long last, we are ready to announce their next challenge. This time, the task for the candidates is recovering and offering a divine relic!
What? A relic?
Don't worry, we're happy to explain everything. You'll not want to forget this, so we've arranged for you to hear it from an unforgettable voice.
Juna.
To tell us more, please welcome to the stage our guide, our songstress.
It's the different outfit too. Look at that hair. How does it stay like that?
Chosen heroes, your next destination is Altaberry Heights, the capital of the Principality of Montario. You are to gather there by the deadline, with a divine relic in hand to offer the Sanctus Church. Tragically, there are still heathens in this land who choose to reject Sanctism. They care nothing for salvation. They cling to
She's got to play the
strange
part
idols,
here.
calling them divine relics, believing them gifts from their eldritch gods. But their rituals are unstable, and their relics just primitive magic tools. It is time we put an end to this misguided witchery. Take these relics from the pagan's grasp and bring them to the birthplace of Sanctism, Altaberry Heights, in Montario. Please deliver them to their rightful place in God's hands. May all our aspiring heroes be blessed with good fortune and the favor of God. I pray for your success.
Got a real presence before a crowd, doesn't she? Positively plucks at your heart.
Oh. Focus, Iceland, focus.
By the deadline of the second round, Altaberry will begin the festivities for the autumnal Montario Saints' Day. This two-day event kicks off on Saints' Day Eve.
Oh.
The main celebrations on the day proper. And this year's
So there
event will
is
be
a
historic.
celebration.
His Eminence,
Okay.
Sanctifex Forden, will be personally sealing the collection of the pagan relics. To celebrate, the songstress Juna will be dedicating a ceremonial song. You won't want to miss this, folks. Now, ladies and gentlemen, on my mark, let the second round of the tournament for the throne begin!
They're unabashedly ordering them to steal relics from pagan land now. That's plunder. They would steal our very culture.
That candidate's a Mustari. Small wonder he's so aghast. Forden's stooping to a new low.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? By and large, the Mustari are a pagan people. Their relics are cultural touchstones, vital to their hearts and faiths. And Forden's just ordered us to loot them as we please.
But in our case, we won't even know what we're doing until Luis gives the order.
Either way, we're bound for Altaberry. It's further east. We've a long trip ahead of us.
Oh, my shoulder hurts. I don't care if it's the Crown Theocracy. You'd think they'd ask me a little sooner than the morning of.
Still managed to put on a hell of a show for him. Lady Juna, Count Luis has sent for you. And you lot too, I suppose.
Looks like our first
He
job
doesn't sound
today.
interested.
These men have me running all over. We're back, Lord Luis.
Funny, isn't it? Since the Gladell incident, you've been inseparable from this gang.
Well, One has to keep one's chauffeur in line, don't you think?
It's been a day. My God. Calm down.
Hey, heard you got a gig at the Sanctus Festival. Good on ya.
Thanks. Though I don't know if it's worth celebrating. Seems to me it's to keep Lord Luis in check. Putting me on stage the whole time might keep you from crashing their Saints' Day party.
And if we try anything, they'll use it as an excuse to blacklist you. Just the kind of shite you'd expect from those Sanctist stooges.
You need fear nothing. It is Forden who now stews in his dread. That he seeks the divine relics is common knowledge. But who would simply give up an idol on par with the god's reverence? He has all but commanded that we take it by force. The king's magic ruined his schemes. You humiliated him in the public eye. And in one desperate final grasp for authority, the fool has placed his fate in my hands. Forden's game will soon end. Let us at least give him the finale he deserves.
What are you planning to do?
What are you planning to do?
What? Do you need to hear it repeated? I will give Forden his death.
And what of the king's magic?
You'll see soon enough. For now, you need only follow my orders. Your task is to obtain a certain divine relic on my behalf. The artifact in question is a lance known as Dracodius.
Dracodios. The Draco implies something to do with dragons, I presume?
Suffice to say, the lore behind this particular relic intrigues me. You will acquire it in time for Saints' Day, and bring it to me.
Pretty high stakes, my lord. You sure you want this crop of novices on the job?
Rest assured, my other agents have their own relics I've assigned them to pursue. I've no urgent need for this lance, nor for them, should they fail.
I'll go along and keep an eye on them, shall I? You can bet that if they try and run off with the relic, I'll put a stop to it.
You certainly are attached to them, aren't you?
Well, it's their first formal assignment in your service, after all. I can be your eyes and ears.
So be it then. You may act accordingly.
So, my lord, where can we find this fancy lance?
Fidelio doesn't
Find
like
your
it.
clues elsewhere. You have nothing further from me. Prove you think as well as you fight.
Very well.
May we both find success in the pursuit of our shared vision.
We're back at the inn. So far, the only thing we know for sure is that it's called the Dracodios. Search for clues about the divine lands. I mean, if I'm looking for information, do I just go for the information broker? Wouldn't that make the most sense?
I'm just...
Oh wait, is he not here? Oh, okay, well. Never heard of a divine lance. Someone else I was rambling on about that just a moment ago. Ah, it's that guy. Sounds like we know something I need to do where he went. You mentioned something about taking a boat to the island. He must be headed towards the coast by the Merchant's Bazaar,
Okay,
wouldn't you
so-
say? Got it. Okay. Merchant's
go.
Bazaar.
Young man.
Wonderful. But that... Now what am I to do?
Alright, let's collect mag for the day.
Hang on. Isn't that... Look at that.
Is that tiny face yours? Let's go! We got on there. Alright, just give me the mag from it. 2,500. Got it.
Yep.
Now what am I to do?
How did I wind up here?
See, he was calling us with the pole, and we damn near answered. The pole. So when the sea starts acting eerie, like we said, it's called that the pole. There's magma crystals that sink to the bottom of the sea, and they can do strange things to boats, dragging them all higgledy-piggledy. So there's balls of seawater floating in the distance. That phenomenon happens in town on occasion too, and it chills a sailor to the bone it does. It's like your feet want to walk on the walls instead of the floor, or like the walls have become the floor. Hard to describe it, really. Okay. Oh, there he is. I didn't notice him.
Whoa, check this out.
Yeah, he's over there.
I can't believe this. He would have them all take what they please. This same atrocity all over again. Damn him. And damn his crown theocracy.
He's in quite a state. Though I can hardly blame him, with everyone ordered to ransack his homeland. For now, how to approach him?
I want to ask you something. They've really crossed the line. Why don't we team up?
They've really crossed the line.
Wait. You're not with the Sanctus Church. One of the few who aren't, it seems.
I don't know much about divine relics, but I know all too well what it's like to see your homeland threatened.
The divine relics are symbols of our faith. More than that, they are the soul of our culture, our history.
Followers of the old native beliefs worship idols that are known to conduct magic, which they call divine relics. But unlike the igniters of modern times, they are primitive in make and function, and often dangerous. So said my studies, at least.
Oh, far from it. Divine relics aren't primitive in the least. That's just Sanctus propaganda. Really, it's the opposite. Most of these relics are powerful beyond belief, and igniters are just our crude imitations of them. If you'd ever seen one yourself, you'd know the difference. They don't call them divine for nothing. With powers like that, they might as well have come from the gods.
You're that songstress. Didn't expect to hear all this from you, after what you said for the crowd.
Well, a job's a job. But as I'm sure you're aware, pagans aren't the only ones oppressed by the church.
You really are well informed. And it sounds like you know something of oppression. Did you perhaps come from the Mage Academy?
Details, darling. I've seen abuse of powers before, and I'd rather not see it again.
The other candidates seem bent on taking relics by any means necessary. But you all seem different.
To be fair, we are looking for one. The only relic we know by name right now is Dracodios.
The Lance of the Dragon God. So that's why you came up to me. I suppose anyone would want our homeland's greatest treasure. The Lance is no secret we're trying to hide. Truly, I hope mainlanders come by the scores to see it. Our village is on an island in the World Tree's embrace, where the Dragon God sleeps.
Ooh.
On a clear day, you can see it from this land.
An island across the ocean. You mean Verga Island, then?
Yeah,
It's
that's
a
where he's
large
from.
island in the inland sea. Most of its inhabitants are Mustari, and it
I
remains
guess
the only
you
place
weren't
in the
there when the
land
crier
where
was saying it.
sanctism has not taken root.
I'm not out to abolish sanctism myself. I just don't want everything we believe in to be destroyed.
So that's why you're in this race.
I thought I could change the world. And then I saw the truth. What a fool I was. I've not introduced myself yet, have I? My name is Edeni. Take my advice. Forget about Dracodios. We can't hand it over, and you'll never reach it anyway.
What do you mean? We'd never take it by force.
We don't intend to take it by force.
Even if you did, you'll not find any ships that sail there. And that's only the first obstacle in your way. Take my word. It's no place for an outsider. It's time I stopped chasing a fool's dream. I need to face reality. And if you're smart, you'll do the same.
Well, sounds like Dracodios is on Verga Island somewhere.
Is there really no ship passage there? This is the biggest port in the kingdom.
'Tis true.
I wonder if it's because of the sailors.
Thanks to both sea currents and cultural tensions, the only merchant ships passing Verga Island embark from Montario.
But Montario's on the other side of the bloody sea.
Ah.
You can't actually be suggesting we go there first and then loop back to Verga. We'd never make the deadline.
Then let's ballywell conquer this inland sea ourselves. Don't worry, chums.
We're gonna sail in the Gauntlet Runner? What is gonna happen here?
You worried about Lady Juna? Actually asking this time, not just prodding.
Shut up. Tell.
You still don't trust them, do you?
How can I? We've only known them for a matter of days.
Fair enough.
Look, the whole Gladell mess. You really think they're innocent?
I mean, we didn't really say a lot of the things that we could have said to make it look better for us. There's a lot that we could have done that we didn't do.
Then let's go with them, yeah? Me and you.
You do whatever makes sense to you, Del. You know I'll follow wherever you go.
You want to come with us? Interesting.
You never could keep your mouth shut, eh?
What the?
Wait a second. You're not saying this thing can sail now?
Quite right. While you lot were hobnobbing at old Luis's soiree, I had his run all to myself.
Oh.
And believe you me, I got quite an eyeful. Came away full of ideas. After all, this old girl wasn't designed as a land runner alone. All about modular design, don't you know? Flexible jointage. So I did a bit of tinkering.
But why? We'd not even spoken of the island until moments ago.
Island Schmyland, milady. Look at the map. What's our shortest route to Montario, eh? A straight shot through the inland sea.
Ah.
The man has a point. That never dawned on me.
Besides, I've kept my ears open, what? Here there be monsters and all that rot. You'll need more than a ship for these waters. You'll need a proper sea runner.
Oh, right. Eurus, you weren't at the exhibition, so you wouldn't know. Forden already killed the big sea monster out there. It had a huge head.
Really? Don't tell me you're making the trip in that.
Why are you two here?
Bodyguard duty, Lady Juna. We're along for the ride, especially since you're bound for some remote wild island.
These poor newcomers are working so hard and you still can't trust them. Or is it me you don't trust?
We're here on Master Luis's orders. I'm sure I don't have to outline the pecking order there. Or do you have a problem with us being around?
No,
Rather,
I don't.
We're running short on beds.
Oh, don't worry. Del doesn't take up as much space as me.
Oh, belt up. Besides, you really expect this rust bucket to survive a night at sea?
If you don't like it, leave. Nobody's forcing you to come.
Looks like we're crewmates then. Not unlike a sea voyage for a bit of fun, yeah?
This is a fine mess. Wasn't expecting them along. What do you think their angle is?
To guard Juna. They're big on sailing. They still
probably
suspect
still
us.
suspect us. I agree.
It's not like we've really...
Definitely crossed a line with the whole Gladell incident.
It's not like we really outlined anything there.
Suppose that's that, eh? I'll do a last check on her amphibials, make sure she's shipshape. Give me a shout when you're ready.
Well, I suppose we need to go talk to them to make sure that they're prepared. Right? Make preparations and sail away. Okay, never mind. So they're just gonna be there. So they walked away so we can talk by ourselves. Cool. My goodness, someone told me to knock him dead. Let's go!
Now what am I to do?
It's creating the King's guy in the face. Okay. Candidate named Rudolph seems to be gaining momentum lately. Huh. Actually, wait.
What now?
Juna has not become my follower. Oh, we're missing 3. Okay. So... Nydia... Mustari... No, because they're still the... Oh. No. So it could be a Nydia, Mustari, and Roag. And then Parapis is right down here. I could end up with everybody on my team.
What are you pining for?
I do the rare sort of customer. How may I serve you? Okay. Anything else here that's special? Okay, 72,000 for that. Oh. I think I can put in on it. What's the other option? The other option is to wait until sail day, but I'm pretty sure we're going to be sailing for longer than that. So we're going to grab it anyways. If there's anything in the armor area, that'll have to wait. Assuming it's as much as that weapon was.
Welcome.
I am here to buy some armor. No, okay, we're good. Actually, is there anything here? No. We already got it. Good, good, good. Oh.
What now?
Get you some stronger stuff there. Seeker's Mask. Oh wait, I have to use the thing to make the masks. Shoot. How do I do that? Wait! It's in academia.
Young man.
That's what
Alright.
was mentioned. Young man.
All right then.
No. I don't see access to him there. Yeah, his book's not
Let's head
there,
there right
so
away.
we have to go through here to do it.
Wonderful.
So let's go ahead
where
and
was
do
I?
this. To academia! The eyeball is here. Let me in!
Look at this.
Ah, it seems you've another new ally, and this time quite the unexpected character at that. Your ally's awakening has revealed a new archetype called the Masked Dancer. It holds a power both unique and interesting. I've prepared a new special experiment to enhance its potential to the highest level. Should you desire to hear more, I have a lecture prepared for you if you'd like to listen by all means. Okay. Function unlocked. Special experiments. The special experiments menu has been unlocked in academia. Use special experiments to create items that certain archetypes utilize during battle. You can get these materials necessary for special experiments from enemies in battle. Okay. So. Adds resistance to fire and a weakness to wind. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Oh, I guess we'll make a Magic Seeker's Mask. It's purple. So I mean something like tier 3 would be orange. I mean, I guess I might as well. Doesn't cost me anything money-wise. There's not a particular downside. So, I'll make plenty of the masks. Okay, so it's blue for tier 1. Okay. Study archetypes. I have not learned her archetype. Oh my goodness, she needs to learn all these people, all these archetypes. Well,
I see. Fascinating. This right. All right.
yes, I would like for her to learn warrior. She's not going to equip warrior.
Of course.
Do. The lighting on her is very lovely. I hear the voices of past hero souls. O worthy heart who tempers anxiety into strength, if thou art ready to bear thyself and fight with all thine heart, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the warrior. The warrior archetype. I always wanted the chance to swing a sword around. Now let's do this. Okay.
I've learned a new skill.
No. Okay, brawler costs a decent amount. Seeker, we'll do mage.
Fascinating. This right. All right.
Yeah, we'll get mage.
I'm counting on. Of course.
Yes, temper your anxiety into strength. Learn the magic.
Let's go. I knew I could do it.
She's so excited about it. Okay. Alright, let's grab Seeker here.
All right.
Yes.
I'm counting on. Of course.
I'll see what she's saying at the end of it. Because it's going to be a lot of tempering anxiety into strength. Secret. Perfect. Time to show off the new me. I'll be leading this dance. Nice. Seems the number of archetypes you study has grown. Oh, hero's fruit. Thank you.
I've learned a new skill.
I see. Fascinating.
Get healer.
All right. I'm counting on you.
Alright, what's she say about healer? Temper your anxiety into strength.
Let's go.
Help those in need. Ah, the healer archetype. Anyone who wants healing, raise your hand. Leave it all to me.
I knew I could do it.
Okay. Hey, why not?
See. Fascinating. This right here.
Yep. Take knight. You can have that.
I'm counting on you. Of course.
Might as well get these ones out of the way. I hear the voices of past hero souls. Temper your anxiety into strength. Pursue the path of the protector. You'll become the knight. The knight, huh? Every fight needs someone who can shield and protect the group. You can count on me.
I'll always aim higher.
Alright. Alright, let's just go ahead and grab them. We'll grab all of them that we can.
All right. I'm counting. Of course.
You don't have too much mag, but it'll be okay. Temper your anxiety into strength. Embrace the lawlessness and chivalry in equal margins. Become the thief. The thief archetype. Let there be justice for all, even should society say otherwise. Perhaps I should steal your heart as well. I kid, but don't leave it lying around all the same. That's a nice one.
I could do it.
Trying to steal my heart. Not allowed.
I see.
Hey, yeah, why not? We'll do this one.
All right.
Get the faker from Alonzo.
I'm counting on. Of course.
Woo. Temper your anxiety into strength. Embrace the unknown and sow chaos in the opponent's heart. Well, if it isn't the faker weakening enemies, that's my favorite trick. I'll have you in the palm of my hand. Sounds good. Alright. More hero's fruit.
I'll always aim higher.
Okay, so we got 4 more. Commander. Probably the most expensive one here.
I'm counting on you. Of course.
I don't think I saw one higher than 2,700. 2,700. Temper your anxiety into strength, Juna. Lead the soldiers in the battle proudly. The soul of the commander. The commander archetype. If you need inspiration, I've got it covered in spades. Now follow my lead.
I've learned a new skill.
Nice. All right. Yeah.
I see. Fascinating.
All right. Grab the brawler from Katharina. There you go.
I'm counting on you. Of course.
Do 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 do. I hear the voices of pastoral soul. Temper anxiety into strength. Expend thine own vitality and plunge into the fury of battle. Have the soul of the brawler. The brawler archetype, beating a path forward with nothing but your fists, sounds romantic, doesn't it? You'd better watch out because here I come. I don't know what part about that sounds romantic, but okay.
I knew I could do it.
Alright. The merchant.
This right here.
From Brigitte, yes. Yes, please.
I'm counting on you.
Yes.
Of course.
Give the power to Juna. Temper your anxiety into strength. Disavow martial might and support society from within the shadow of the coin. The soul of the merchant. Well, if it isn't the merchant archetype. Alright, leave all the finances to me. This knowledge will serve me well in the future. That's it, good. Yeah.
Always aim higher.
It will.
I see. Fascinating.
Alright,
Right
get
here.
the gunner.
All
Let's
right.
go. Last one.
I'm counting on you.
Counting on you. Please give this to Juna.
Of course.
Alright. Okay, Juna, temper your anxiety into strength. Strive for victory, even from a distance. The soul of the gunner. Oh, a new archetype, the gunner. I'm gonna mow them down from range. I'll put an arrow of love right through your heart. Ah, the number of archetypes you've studied has increased. Here, take these.
I've learned a new skill.
Thank you. Alright. Does everybody have all of them right now that they can? Yes, they do. What do I need for you? I need general. Which means I need commander up. Got it. Woo. Okay.
What now?
Items. Fruit. He wants general. He wants general at 15.
Still getting stronger.
You get shelter formation. It's good. We're at 10. Yeah, 10. This puts us to 11. Okay, so we're at 12. Got it. What did we get for keys? Oh, that's right! Her outfit! I forgot about that. Okay. Here. Have the Magic Seeker's mask. Also, put on your troubadour attire. Special attire that exudes an elegant grace. One could swear it is Ukrainian, if not for its sense of belonging to a culture. I don't even know if I said that word correctly. Oh. I can't change your stuff. Do I not have... Do I actually not have one for Gallica? Where are they? They're here. Bushi, Shaman, Troubadour, Ronin, Protector, Gladiator, Hero. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7? That means we only get 2 more.
Oh. You'll come.
I wonder. Because if we're only getting 2 more, that means we're not going to get all the tribes.
All right then.
So I wonder what that means. What does that mean for me?
Young man.
Young man!
Wonderful.
Young man.
I don't know who Rudolph is.
Well met, eh? Ready to depart.
Alright, nurse. All set. Let's go. We're going island hopping.
Verga Island is this spot right here. Wonder how many days away it is.
Based on the number of camps, 4.
Oh.
Seems like an odd route to get to Verga Island. We can't just go straight. This region's currents are a right pain. The right pain, Miguel. We must go around and across them lest they carry us off course. By my reckoning, it'll take us 4 days and 3 nights, give or take. 3 nights at sea. I hope Stroll can handle it. With Juna and her 2 thorns on her side, tensions may be high. Nothing to do but move forward. We'll be okay. Let's go! We're going on a trip, everybody! Ooh. Fascinating.
Tis actually moving. A fine effort.
Was it ever in doubt? You're the master at the helm, my dear.
Verga Island, eh? Well, I can say it's wholly foreign to me.
'Tis a land within an archipelago where many Mustari live. I've heard their faith involves a special maiden of some kind.
A shrine maiden?
How have they managed to avoid the church's influence? I doubt they've the manpower or arms to fend off the crown theocracy.
There's something there that could overturn history, as the Sanctists tell it. Something so damning they couldn't even afford their soldiers seeing it. So the rumors say, at least. Might just be a conspiracy theory.
As for this dragon god's lance, we shall need to negotiate.
If negotiations are even on the table.
Ugh, why all the fuss? Just kill them and take it.
Nothing else works, yeah. Keep it simple.
It's always kill, kill, kill with you two.
Hey, Lord Luis's orders. Don't need to tell you, do I?
Yet you'd impugn Count Luis's reputation with wanton massacre. Simple, was it?
Ugh, give it a rest. Are we there yet?
They got 4 days.
You hanging around.
Ladies and gentlemen, feast your ears on this! The elder boy candidate seems to have crossed the channel to the island! A gauntlet runner too!
Let's go!
Alright. They say the waters are clear amongst us now, but...
If he made it, that means my husband can go out fishing again, doesn't it?
I have to say, I expected at least one daredevil to try ploughing straight through the inner sea, but I never thought it'd be that boy.
That's the same lad who exposed that lady from Martira, isn't it?
Yeah.
But Verga Island's infamous people, treacherous. Even the crown theocracy struggled with them for years. So how will this shake out? The festivities have just begun.
The Gauntlet Runner takes to the water in its new form, setting out to the wide open sea. Their destination, Verga Island, an enigmatic foreign land that not even the long arm of Sanctism can reach. Not all present now would count themselves as allies. Will this prove difficult, or something else entirely?
Nura speaking.
Oh, what's going on, Nurse? Heisme's got fishing gear laid out on the deck. If you're keen on learning, ask him. Can't promise I'll stop if you slip overboard, though, so be careful, huh? Well, let's see. Heisme sometimes leave fishing gear on deck, which you can use to fish. Any fish you catch can be used as ingredients when cooking. Oh. So they made the Gauntlet Runner livelier. There's certainly more people.
Alright then.
Have things changed? Doesn't seem like they've changed much for what we can do. Well, let's go see about cooking. There are notes here about new potential recipes. Sweeter than poison. Cursed love ballad. A secretest of secrets. Okay. Sweeter than poison. Restores 200 MP. Oh. A sweet assortment of fruits and vegetables that can cure even a witch's poison. Nice. Ah, Cursed Love Ballad. Restore 100 MP and cures Hex for all allies. That sounds awesome. Fully restore MP for one ally. Requires a Lord of the Lake and 2 marbled bluefin tuna. Okay. So are these... Oh no, those 2 can't be fishing. Interesting. Oh, let's go ahead and... you know, let's make some coney stew.
Let's check.
Hey.
Me with a bit of a chew can be nice, but I prefer braised, low and slow. When it melts the moment it hits your tongue, truly exceptional. Though that method does take forever. Still, time should not deter you from taste. And once you taste it, you'll want to keep doing it. I begin preparing the food with stroll. Season it well, and then cook it until it starts to brown. It already looks good enough to eat, but we must endure.
Got it.
All that's left is to let it soak in its flavors. We must control the heat carefully now to keep our eye on the prize. The aroma is surely whetting our appetite, but don't give in. The juice is precious, and not a single drop can be wasted. Curse this meat taunting me. It's dripping with flavor and depth. Let's go! Woo! Alright. I'm gonna go fishing. Oh, that's Watchtower. That's not where I want to go.
Alright then. Let's head there right away.
To the deck, not the rear deck. A sea breeze is perfect until you smell the fish and feel your hair. I'm quite ready to make landfall, actually. Oh, actually, I can talk to you two. What do you have to say? This is some runner your man's put together, full of weird things and what I've never seen before. Spend his off hours working on runners too, does he? He does indeed. He loves it. You've never seen anything like this on Lord Luis's runner. Nice. Well, now I want to talk to Fidelio. Maybe I can make him befriend me.
Seriously.
I was wondering what sort of rubbish excuse of a ship I'd find, but gotta admit, the insides are impressive, compared to the rest of it at least. Oh, I thought I'd finally gotten used to the runner's motion, but waves are a whole new beast. Ugh. I'd rather not look pathetic in front of those 2 brothers, but I'm afraid there's no helping it now. Alright. To the deck.
Right away.
Alright, we're gonna go fishing with Heisme. Oh, actually, to talk to him. Even moving at such speed, it looks like I can still catch fish. No idea how that works. Perhaps they're drawn by the runner's magma crystal, or perhaps they're just curious. Either way, I certainly won't want for entertainment on our way to the island. I shall fish.
Oh, jeez.
Isn't that Heisme's fishing gear? I wonder if he's going to do some fishing. If we can catch some fish, we can use them to cook. Want to fish for a bit? Yeah.
The truth is...
Indeed, I thought I'd do some fishing, but I don't have any good bait. Do you have anything that might work? I have grasshopper bait. This should bring them in for sure. Let's do some fishing. Alright, let's go! Nothing biting. Perhaps it's the bait we're moving. Perhaps it's the bait we're moving. Ah. Give it a wiggle.
The fight is on.
A bite and it's a strong one, but I'm stronger. Ho ho, just look at this haul. All thanks to you, of course. Brocaded koi. 2 of them. Nice.
Here we go.
Tension and strategy lurk beneath the surface of calm. That's what makes fishing such a beloved pastime. The results hardly matter. In fact, don't bother asking how many I've caught. As much as I hate to say, I think it's about time to call it a day. Okay. Let's go.
As the sun dips below the horizon and the stars begin to reflect off the water's surface, the Gauntlet Runner reaches the shoal. Lurking below the surface, in the black and fathomless deep, are the eager eyes of predatory hunters.
Not the predatory hunters.
Safe inside their Gauntlet Runner, relaxes from the burdens of their voyage.
Glad we're safe inside our Gauntlet Runner.
Over calm waters.
Alright, 3 days from now. Just be careful with what you say. I'll be careful. Everything here increases my imagination.
What now?
What do I have left in terms of my bathing thingies? Where are they? Hell's Boiling Bath Bomb, Fleeting Fountain of Youth. I have 3. Well, perfect.
All right then, let's go.
Let's go bathe. Take a bath. Let's do the Hell's Boiling Bath Bomb. We'll finish that off. Actually, I'm not stinky. It's a lovely thing there at the end. It's hot. It's so hot my skin stings. I can't stop sweating through each and every one of my pores. As the impurities drain from my body, so too do my heart's anxieties. But I'm supposed to temper my anxiety into strength. Endurance increased by 2. Let's go.
Time marches on.
Feels
and
good.
The age of a new king draws nearer.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, this mugginess is my worst enemy. I don't mind the ocean, but being at sea makes my hair 10 times harder to manage.
Sure.
I know exactly what you mean. The salty air makes it so much worse. Hey, Hulkenberg, what do you do with your hair at sea?
Yes.
I find that sweat built up by swinging a weapon quickly relieves one of concern over such trifling matters. Speaking of, would you care to spar, Juna? Oh, I don't think so. I'm quite the wrong person for that. In fact... No, I'm quite the wrong person for that, in fact. But tell you what, if I find anyone to help combo... Oh, to help comb out these knots, I'll see if I can find you a sparring partner. Interesting. Say the island is barbaric, but I wonder what it'll really be like. Good question.
All right then.
Let's go.
Back to the deck. We're gonna use that tail bait.
Understood.
The truth is...
Tail bait. This fish will know what hit him. Let's cast. Let's go. I'm more tired than I realized. How do I shake this? Just power through it. Pinch your cheeks. Give in to nap time. Pinch your cheeks.
The fight is on.
Strong, but I am stronger. What do we get? What do we get? What do we get? We got 2 Lords of the Lake. Let's go. How are there 2 of them? Shouldn't there only be 1? We got 2 Lords of the Lake. I don't care that we're not getting. Oh, believe the view I'm seeing outside. Ooh, a lovely view.
The Gauntlet Runner halts at a sandy hollow that suddenly arises from the sea. The towering seawall. It is not an island or a reef, but a mass of sand expanding below sea level. There is no sign of a water flow. There are many places in Oceania where the laws of nature fail, but here it is especially evident. The surface drops as though it were gouged out. Still, best not to be distracted by the spectacular. Monsters roam the deep, and tales of people being dragged below are not uncommon.
My goodness, that's concerning. Whoa.
Incredible.
Looks lovely. Wow, the sea's been split in two and we're standing on the seafloor. This is what Magla anomalies... This is what Magla anomalies are capable of. It's the same principle that maintains the water sphere in Brylehaven. But by Jove, this is on other levels entirely. That's terrible for him. Del, are you sure about this? This water ain't about to come down on us, is it? You can't swim? Do you know how to swim? Listen, mate, you'd best keep your nose out of places where it doesn't belong. Look, there's fish swimming in the wall of water. I've never seen such shiny fish.
Huh?
Hulkenberg, what are you doing?
Enough.
You're not thinking of spear fishing through the seawall, are you? I was merely considering how I would secure today's allotment of rations. She'd eat these weird-looking fish without a second thought. I suspect that weird luminescence is a defense mechanism. They gather together in the depths and shine to ward off predators. Ha! So weaklings that they are, they travel together in a group. What does that remind you of? Must you sling barbs at every opportunity? It's exhausting. Besides, it's only natural for those lower on the food chain to seek advantages that compensate for weaknesses. I say, those shining scales would work as excellent dyes. Hulkenberg, my girl, be sure to catch some extra. I'll need a few specimens to dissect. Oh, the supplies received in town more than met our needs. Besides, the sky looks ominous. A storm likely approaching it. Yeah, the next place is a stormy area. I see. If that is the consensus, then let us head back. I feel not the least bit of regret, I assure you.
Let's go.
He's got a point. The seal might even collapse in the rain, but I'd rather not stay to find out. Has broadened my wisdom. So wise.
Here.
And here you go, lad, a drawing of the seawall. I made sure that the glowing fish were depicted as true to life as my hand allows. Yay! Souvenir of our journey.
As the water sparkling in the setting sun begins to lose the light shimmer, the gauntlet runner reaches the calm surface of the reef. Yet the day draws to an end, and all are left to wonder how to spend the evening hours.
I don't know, how do you spend the evening hours? Especially because it's storming.
What terrible rain. It will be a storm soon enough. Can this vessel withstand it?
Let's do it better than me, at least. Suppose we do owe Forden, if only because he handled that sea monster. Closure, etc.
Did we hit a rock out there or something? Back in a mo, I'll go sneak a look outside.
There's a monster.
Those fool brothers are still abed, even in this tempest. Bloody Parapus. Almost makes one envy them.
Man, they can sleep through anything? That's great.
The Parapus. They both had horrible upbringings, those two. But they really do have kind hearts behind the glares. They've risked their lives for mine countless times. One time, I asked what I could do to repay them, and they came over all red-faced. We'd like to hear you sing, Lady Juna. Your voice is awful pretty, Lady Juna.
Is this a joke to you? You think an outcast Ujief is in no position to speak ill of the Paripus?
What? No, I didn't mean...
Bloody hell, how does anyone sleep on this old bucket? You feel that shaking earlier? Huh? Could cut the air in here with a knife. What were you two on about?
How to get the lance. Just sharing life stories.
Everyone's life stories, I suppose.
Indeed. Talking about how I dislike the Paripus.
You and the rest of the world. Or do you think you're special? We don't have to keep dancing around it, do we, Del? Why can't we be straight with them? Just come out with it, yeah? Tell him you still ain't sure that stuff with Glottel was on the level.
If even we're suspicious, there's no way Lord Luis hasn't worked it out already. Not that it matters to me, anyway. Still, I had to make sure. See for myself whether Lady Juna is on our side or not.
Come on, you two.
Uh-oh. Power's out.
Something's out there! Look outside! It's a monster! A great briny beast! Everyone to the deck, quick!
Well, this will be interesting.
Our prep.
Head to the deck once you're prepared. Prepared as I can be. Okay, actually, I should take the moment for this. Okay. I think I'm okay running this. Heisme was removed. What else synthesis do you get? A one-time weakness to dark. Requires warrior, thief, or masked dancer. High chance of one-hit killing all enemies. Oh. Interesting. Oh, I think what I really want to do is go to party here. I want to remove Stroll and have Heisme in. Because Stroll is the one that is maxed out, so he gets full experience.
What is that thing?
It's a giant squid.
The hell are you doing? This is supposed to be you helping those in need. Oi, tell!
No! Hurry!
You alright, Del? You realize this changes nothing. We're still...
Doesn't matter. Ooh.
Human?
Oh,
Don't
shit.
charge straight at it. We've got the arms. We'll clear him out of the way.
Got it. If we don't kill the thing, we're all sunk.
Don't get used to it.
Yeah! Come on over there!
Now's our chance!
Alright, it's storming, so any weaknesses this thing has is going to be covered.
We'll slice up some more of the bastard's legs, stick to the body, and take out what limbs you can. I don't know
Got
about
it.
you, but I'm not dying today. Let's get this over with.
If this keeps up, the runner's wrecked!
Changing your party in battle. Switch up party members during battle. Press left bumper to access the order view. Then select party switching. Then select party. Switching members consumes one turn icon. Okay.
On me, we go together.
God killer. I love that.
This doesn't feel
Okay.
I can't brute force through this one.
Okay. Nothing worth stealing from any of it. Okay.
I'll use what I must.
I guess I could try to hack.
Witness our secret technique.
Did I just go for this? I kind of want to.
Give it all you've got!
It's a nice outfit for her. Ooh. $679.
Get him!
Lightning! Still up?
Okay. Slam strike. Okay. Random strike. The one-time darkness or darkness weakness. High chance of one-hit killing all enemies. I don't think that's gonna work against their tentacles. So let's go for fire. Actually, yeah, you still have that. Increases accessories and skill. Okay.
That's not. Now for
So let's do fire.
You can do this.
This might sting.
Great job, Juna.
By the sworn
Now they're
oath
weak
of
to
Khan.
something new.
I stand waiting.
Oh, that was not to access my items. Oh, she's alive.
Hulkenberg's in bad shape.
Let's go.
She needs help.
Alright, let's do this.
Everyone, to the front.
Don't
All right.
behold this power. Raging fire.
You hit their weakness.
No.
Don't let up now,
Blade in
Juna.
hand. I will not let you die.
That helped.
Thanks.
You think you're now accept your fate. Rancor. I dare say we've made
It's
our
one down.
That should make things a little easier on us.
Burn.
You hit their weakness.
I've got just
That's
the
your
dance.
opening,
Watch
Captain.
me.
Burn!
Torrential breath. Okay. Random strikes. Damn it. Oh, okay.
This should help.
Time for my grand comeback.
Hulkenberg's in bad shape.
Perhaps this
she needs
suits
help.
me best. I'll use this.
That helped.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's stay calm. Wizard! Fire!
You hit their weakness.
I'll give you the
That's your
performance
opening,
of
Captain.
a lifetime. I call upon a royal soul. Raging fire.
Let's do that. On Juna, torrential breath. Also on Juna.
Juna, are you okay?
Let justice prevail. Healing arts.
Quite a boon.
That helped.
I knew you'd help.
Let us clean up this witness our strength.
If you would.
Let's go for it.
My heart and soul are one.
Oh, actually, I think I know what I should do here.
Good. Do not relent.
I will fight with pride.
I'm counting on you.
Time.
Put him out because he has the ability to hit everything. And he can hit it for hard. He can hit it very hard.
Come on, follow me.
Let my power support you.
Going for the weak spot.
Great job, Juna.
There we go.
It's you.
Are you all right?
Heal everybody.
I owe you.
Thanks.
That helped.
I shall
Alright,
fight
Stroll.
if I call upon royal power within. Hack and slash.
Right on target.
See that?
Nice one, Stroll.
Let's go.
Is there another way?
No. I don't want to use that yet. How would I circle around for it? I think I'll pass on her turn.
They're weak to fire. Let's heat this place up.
It's okay.
Lend me your
So what I want to do is I want to do the synthesis for it.
Maybe there's a better choice. Bite us
Alright, you
down.
know what? I'll do it another time. We'll hit him with this one.
That's your opening, Captain.
Still slamming everything.
Get her some healing.
No one here fights alone.
Let's do this.
Let's give him a weakness to fire again.
Great job, Juna.
I stand
Now they're
ready
weak to something
for
new.
all that we strive for.
Helpful as ever.
That helped.
Thanks.
In the name of justice, Swordmaster!
1048. It's so strong.
Let's set it up.
Get him!
Fire.
This'll be over.
That's your opening, Captain.
Alright.
Let's keep cool.
That helped. Is everyone all right? With blade in hand, healing odds.
My thanks.
Thanks.
I knew you'd help.
No holding back! Hack and slash!
Let's stay calm. Wizard! Roar!
I'll give you.
Oh, he's naturally weak to that.
Howling wind.
Okay, regenerate your limbs. Let's go. Juna's down.
My goodness. Too many people knocked out. You gotta get back on track, or this'll get ugly.
I don't think it's gonna work for it. Sure, stats ailments for all allies. I'm pretty sure it's except for KO.
You gotta rethink.
Yeah, I think I go ahead and do this.
I live to see another day.
Is everyone okay?
I can't give up
Try to heal
now.
up. Badly wounded.
Torrential breath on Stroll.
I shall vanquish evil.
Right on target. Nice one, Stroll.
This should work.
Get Hulkenberg back up.
Juna's down.
Unbroken.
Someone, quick, get her back on her feet.
Magic knight. I will not let you die.
I owe you.
That helped.
Ah, you fucking asshole.
Stroll's badly wounded. Can anyone heal?
Ink Spear.
I feel sick.
Okay.
Only
Again? Dude. Just fucking... My god. Random strike so many times. Oh, holy shit.
If this keeps up, the runner's wrecked. Can we get those giant
Okay.
legs off us?
I'm counting on
Leave it
you.
to me.
It's okay. Everyone, to the front!
Helpful as ever.
I'll give you the performance of a lifetime. Your turn.
I stand. I'll stay my blade.
I can't afford to hold back. No holding back! I'll cut you down! Right on target!
Retracted.
Let's
That
stay
should
calm.
make things a little easier on us.
Wizard! Lightning! Alright, how's that?
That's down. Okay. It's all fucking crits on me, really? Just...
Get him back on his feet. If we
Yeah, if only it worked like that.
Is everyone off another day? I will not let you die.
I owe you.
They're in front, right? Yeah, okay, everybody's in front.
I call upon royal power within. You see that?
By this power, roar!
Damn.
Hit their weakness. That's your opening, Captain.
I'll show you. How's this?
Safe. Observe the enemy. Oh, power of heroes!
Helpful as ever.
Thanks.
I knew you'd help. Now, what's the play? No holding back! No, not this.
No. Analyze. There it is.
Electricity. Give them a jolt.
Do I have items for that? I do.
Do with this.
You hit their weak point. Keep it up, Joel.
Lightning!
You hit their weakness.
I've got just
That's your opening, Captain.
Help me out. I'm not back. That's
Oh, I know what to do.
Let's keep cool.
I do that for Hulkenberg,
Is that with blade in hand? I stand waiting.
and then Knight's Proclamation.
This is nothing.
I feel sick.
The
Okay.
Captain's sickened. His abilities are down, and healing magic can't help him.
Melody.
This calls for one of these.
Thanks. Come forth, royal soul.
You hit their weakness.
Don't underestimate.
1474.
Raging fire.
Jesus.
Observe magic knight.
Observe Magic Knight.
Healing arts.
My thanks.
That helped.
I knew you'd help. I shall fight as the noble I am. Go for it.
I'll blast him. He's almost dead. Okay, he's regenerating this turn.
Ah, it sprouted more legs.
My limbs feel heavy.
I need 2 people to stay alive. At the very least.
We gotta wake
Okay, we're all good.
Juna's down. Someone, quick, get her back on her feet.
This should help.
I owe you.
If I had Swordmaster to switch into, I could have really helped. But I didn't. Sabara Sucker. Okay. That's my mistake.
I feel
2 Leaves of Light. Increase.
I shall
Increasing
rise
magic.
to the occasion.
Excellent. I've grown more powerful.
We overcame it somehow.
I can't believe this. There are still monsters out here. Forden lied. He lied to everybody.
Either he lied, or he didn't know. Maybe the humans are spreading faster than anyone expected.
Oh, first time we've seen you lot really cut loose. That sure was magic, even with no igniters. Guess that's the kind of power that kills humans. And you can do it too, Lady Juna.
Well, I picked it up from him. You know I've a knack for improvising, love. But we'd never have gotten through this without you two helping us. Thank you.
Of course, my lady.
You too, Fidelio.
Don't mention it. Wouldn't have survived otherwise.
Wait, something's amiss. I still hear water flowing, but it's coming from inside the runner.
Huh?
Blast! We're tipping awfully low. Getting a bit soggy in here, chums.
Hold on, we're sinking. You've got to be kidding.
Bail the water. You two, help us.
What? You can't just order us. Oh, this bloody rust buckets.
Well, I guess that makes sense.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws
Are
near.
we prepared to go the next day? Or are we just taking a break by the island? Did we even make it there? It was a long day yesterday. Glad we lived to see another morning. Very happy that we survived and are still afloat, but after bailing all that water out, it would seem that my poor back was a casualty of the incident. You really came through in a pinch, I must say. It's all thanks to you and my dear girl is well and safe. We must repay those old bones of yours for their sterling service.
You're right.
Too true. Maybe a day off would get those brothers to lighten up a bit, too. So how about it, darlings? Let's take a day to just relax and watch the ocean. Oh. Is that the plan? Oh, never mind. We're still going. We should defeat the monsters, so I want to thank everyone for their efforts. In times like this, people tend to open up more. Ah, I see, I see. Hey! You didn't fix that hole in the runner. Thought we were sunk there for sure. God, how long you been there for? Well, whatever. Good thing we managed to pull things off yesterday, eh? Doesn't seem as defensive as usual. Now might be a good chance to improve things with him a little. Let's talk. Talk? With me? Even though I'm here to keep you in line? Sure. Let's go topside. It'd be a pain if Del saw.
Sam?
Got nothing to say to you. Del says I'm to keep my trap shut around you unless I got something worth talking about. Oh, well, actually, there is one thing. Thanks for saving my brother. Couldn't let that go unsaid. Still, it's a real miracle. This is some weird ship.
What the?
I mean, why the hell is it so small? It keeps shaking and creaking like it's about to fall apart. With a bigger craft, you could have just rammed into the sea beast head on, eh?
Maybe.
I mean, be fair. Are we even gonna make it to Virga Island? We'll probably be fine. You feeling anxious?
Huh?
What? No chance, mate. Lord Luis's runner is nothing like this one. Even when it's flying, it's smooth as you like. I can flop down on the beds and sprawl out easy. Not so much on this ship. I've heard story from some sailor lads. These seas are connected to hell, they say. Sounded like superstition to me, or superstitious talk to me. But there was the monster yesterday in that wave. See those white crest waves out there in the distance? Bet that means the ocean current's gotta be swirling up a storm out there, yeah? It's a portal to hell. Gotta be. That means monsters are probably crawling out there even now. That'd give any man the shivers. Should have done more swimming practice. Del warned me, and he's always right about this sort of thing. You've been practicing, you really trust him. Didn't know you can't swim. You really trust him. You really seem to trust your brother a lot. Well, Del's the boss here. Keep your mouth shut about me being scared of the ocean, got it?
Yeah.
This ain't a bribe to shut you up or anything, but here, take it if you like. It's a parafish charm. White sand rose. People say it's a good thing to have on you. Everyone from my hometown could tell you that. Though this one's just a novelty shop knockoff, of course. He used to have a real one, but I lost track of it after some fight. Del gave it to me when I was younger. It was smaller than that one.
Huh.
I can still remember how happy I was to get it. Crap, right on my mouth. Aren't we making camp soon?
Hey!
And not one word of this to Del. Not about the charm, not about me. You step out of line, I'm going straight to Lord Louis. Aww.
As the clear surface gives way to the glassy ink of darkness, the Gauntlet Runner reaches a remote island. The party gets a good night's rest, grateful for the still land that does not sway them at its whims.
What to pick?
So arrivals tomorrow. We'll be hitting Virga Island tomorrow, yeah? So you want to be useful to Count Luis, then you better put in the work. And remember, we'll be watching. Alright.
Oh my.
Let's talk to Juna. Oh, if it isn't Zainetsu. I'm so bored. I'm just not in the mood to sing. Sure would be nice to have someone to talk to. By recalling the past and planning for the future with Juna, maybe I can hone my imagination. Should I spend time talking with Juna? Yes, I would like to. So I have to find the Mastari tribe's divine relic. Isn't that fabulous? Calling this an absurd demand would be an understatement. But I must admit, if we can't handle this, then Luis will never acknowledge us. We absolutely must succeed. Can't shake my doubts. We can do it with you. Let's do this.
Yeah.
As long as you're with us, we can do it. Oh, of course. Don't forget. We're also relying on you to lead. You better do right by us. Just happy to have this opportunity to fight alongside you. Living under Luis's foot was a lonely place to be, you know? I've held my ground thus far, though if I'm honest, I was scared the whole time. I had to talk myself into keeping a stiff upper lip, so to say.
What?
But being past that, I feel more hope than I ever have. I'm not alone anymore. And I have faith that we'll save the prince. I felt my imagination increase as Juna and I talked about things to come.
Alright.
6 pieces. Nice. Staying up late is terrible for your skin, but seeing as we're already at it, why don't we chat a bit longer? Killed a fucking sea monster, man.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
17. Today we make landfall.
Luis has sent an emissary to Virga Island.
As reported by a crier. It's the elder boy who brought Joanna to the judging.
So he stands with Luis then. No doubt he seeks Dracodius.
A gambit to steal the public's gaze, perhaps. Taking a prize from the only land beyond the church's reach. Laughable. The reason we leave those barbarians alone is that we've nothing to gain from them. Your Eminence?
Merely a passing thought.
Let him chase the lance. It changes nothing. With the dawn of Saints' Day, your Eminence's authority will be unshakable as the mountains.
As long as we tell the public that these divine relics truly originated in Sanctism, yes, that should do. The candidates gathered at the Saints' Day festival will be under the protection of the King's magic. Some of them may use that as a shield to sow violence and discord.
I am aware, Your Eminence. Please, leave everything to your humble servant.
Oh-ho!
And so our long sojourn at sea will come to an end today. We should arrive around noontime, but we must make preparations to berth beforehand. Seems like the weather will be hot and humid. I'd like to hope we could just pop in, grab the lance, and pop back out. I'd be lying if I said I didn't wish the same, but we'd best prepare for a long stay. This island is infamously insular and closed off. Our welcome will not be a warm one. Maybe you should take a nice cold shower before we arrive. We don't even know if there will be real inns for us to stay in. It's true.
Narrowly escaping the threat of the sea monster, the party rides the currents of the inland sea to their destination, Virga Island. Virga is a word given to the island by the mainland, meaning uncivilized. But its inhabitants give this name no purchase. Put another way, we are trespassers from a country that has unilaterally regarded the islanders as heretics. To forget this is to invite pointless conflict.
I see.
As though it knows it is unwelcome, the Gauntlet Runner glides silently onto the island's less populated reassure.
I can't take this heat. It's enough to cook a man alive.
All my air fur is stuck together.
Do we really have to go this way? There was a beautiful beach just over there.
Chin up now, milady. Easy to get a good backstab when you're coming up behind him, see?
There will be no stabbing, back or otherwise. Honestly.
It's at least true that coming at them head-on would only alarm them. First, we need to find out where this lance is.
You can bet the runner won't be spotted here, eh? Got the wide ocean on all sides. The old girl's not exactly unscathed from the beastie's clutches, so I'll stay back for a spot of repairs. Good luck on the lance hunt, what?
Alright then. Voice from within.
From the outside. What's wrong?
Somebody's reaching to me. Haha, very funny, Gallica. Just my imagination. I heard a voice.
I thought I heard a voice.
A voice? Whose?
All that salt air gets your head. Our chances out here already aren't looking too good.
So, how do we find this lance?
Ideally, we blend in with the locals, gather information. But if they really are all Mustari, that might be a bit tricky. Let's see. To start with, we could try staying hidden and observing the village from afar.
Sounds like a right answer. How many days would you have us playing hide and seek?
Fair point.
It's
How long can we actually
it's
stay
not
outside?
even that.
Well,
If
given the deadline for arriving in Altbury,
okay,
it would be best to get the lance and leave by September the 5th.
got it. If we're here hiding from them and spying on the village, it's going to look bad for us.
The sooner we're out of here, the better.
It's going to
Let's
look
go.
like we're here with a malicious intent, and we're not here to do that.
Hey, does this place look familiar to you?
We may be a bit lost.
You're kidding! We can't afford to get lost on some godforsaken island! This is a disaster! Oh, I'm sweating through my outfit! And these weird bugs. I've had enough!
What I give for a snack and a cold tub to dunk me head in.
Need you voice every little complaint? You are not the only ones enduring this trek.
Quiet a moment. Running water nearby. Sounds like an open space. Could be a natural spring of some kind.
What? Really? Let's head that way.
Phew. I suppose we might as well if we're lost.
If we're on an island we believe is uncivilized, they most certainly have set up their camp by this spring. There's no way they would leave it unattended.
Whoa!
Never mind.
It's drinkable. Much clearer than the capital's water, too.
Oh, brilliant. I could use a dip to get the salt
Hold
off me.
on.
Who are you? Can you hear me? Then surely you must be a messenger of the Dragon God.
Is something amiss?
I'm imagining things.
A person.
Could it be a villager?
You must be the...
Priestess!
Hey, Del. Let's go.
Uh-oh.
Mainlanders! You're not of this island!
Wait, listen!
Seize them!
We're being captured.
Behave yourselves. Now, you're a candidate for the throne, are you not?
I am.
Here to steal Dracodias, no doubt. And not content with that, you befouled the priestess's cleansing pool. We need hear nothing further. You shall all be executed.
Fastest trial I've had.
Calm down. First off, you can't kill a candidate. Have you not heard of the king's magic?
You beg for your life in vain, wretch.
It's not how it's gonna
Hail.
work.
I'm told the priestess is ready.
Accept your fate. You're not getting out either way.
What do we do now?
It seems the brothers have fled. Perhaps they've gone to report to Neurus.
I doubt it. Those thugs are here for the lance alone. They care nothing for us.
We can work with that. Can't return without the lance anyway. But I'd rather see if we can break ourselves out instead of counting on them to save us.
By the way, anyone else find it strange that they recognized a candidate at a glance? I wasn't expecting news to travel this far.
Probably my fault, I'm afraid. They had a lot of questions, and they weren't gentle about asking.
Familiar voice.
Well, fancy meeting.
Oh. What are you doing here? You're that card. What'd you do this time?
What did you do this time?
Oh, forgive me, sir. I was hoping the word of the Crown Theocracy might be worth something here. Turns out, they prefer chains to questions.
How did you get here?
Why are you here?
Why else? I heard some helpless, boneheaded twit of a candidate crossed the waters of Verga Island, so I naturally had to follow. I'd thought stowing away on that Mastari candidate ship might get me safely to the island. And, well...
And now who's the helpless twit? This is ridiculous. Why would a crier go to such lengths anyway?
Seemed as good an opportunity as any. I wanted a peek behind the Sanctus curtain, see what the truth really is. For now, we may as well be patient. You'll have your opening soon enough. The people here, well, you'll find they aren't as monolithic as they'd like.
I see.
Have you heard? The Sanctus Church has ordered its adherents to seize all divine relics.
Those zealots go too far. Surely this must be the reason for the Dragon God's wrath.
Don't be alarmed, everyone. Please remain calm.
Master Adeni.
There are trespassers upon our island, from ships other than the trade vessels. But we have already captured them. Reportedly, one is a candidate, and one is a crier from the Sanctus Church. They seek Dracodios, the lance of the Dragon God. Until now, the Church has hesitated to intrude in our homeland. We can only assume they are making their move.
I knew it. They think they're untouchable. No offense is beneath them.
That damned Borden. He's not just after our relics. He would silence us forever.
Master Adeni, put them to death! Let us see justice served!
Wait! Our captives have done nothing to hurt any of the islanders.
Why do you hesitate? If they would pervert our dearest beliefs, then they deserve only to be sacrificed. Our livestock are all maddened by disease, our seas are infested with grotesque horrors, and now even our fields lie dead and fallow. The Dragon God must be appeased, else we shall never survive his wrath. It has been our way since time immemorial. When disaster strikes, we offer a sacrifice to the Dragon God that he might ease our woes. It is the most basic of our teachings.
Everyone calm down. All this talk of justice, of sacrifice.
Master Adeni, would you see us repeat the tragedy of the past? With all respect, you abandoned your chase for the throne. You returned to your rightful home. Surely you have accepted that our traditions are the only way. Because of your indecision. Because you faltered in your faith to the Dragon God. Your father and mother both.
I will have silence.
Master Adeni, please. The sacrifice. We cannot simply suffer in silence.
My brother, do not fear. I have just purified myself for the spring. I'm ready to serve as our people's sacrifice.
Yufa.
I am a priestess. I have known from birth that my life's greatest impact would be as an offering to the Dragon God. Indeed, it brings me great pride. I can serve my village in a way the priestesses in times of peace could not. If our island might be saved, I will gladly give my life for it.
How is
Bless
a
you,
priestess
Yufa.
born?
We will not forget your sacrifice.
This will surely appease the dragon god. You are our last hope.
Priestess Yufa, our salvation, our future.
Prepare the ship. I will accompany her to the altar in the Dragon Temple, where Dracodios rests.
You catch that? The Dragon Temple. Sounds like that's where we'll find our lads.
I did a bit of reading on Verga Island once. Army reports say it's surrounded by an archipelago, otherwise uninhabited. And one of them islands is nothing but a massive temple.
Not another soul on them. Strange lot, these pagans. Gotta be bloody stupid to build your big important temple out where nobody can get to it.
Could be. Or maybe they weren't the ones who built it. Either way, we'll need a ship.
Sounds like we better hurry and bail our new crewmates out. All this stink in the square probably means less guards on duty.
Ugh.
Come on, Del, we can't leave 'em high and dry. The fair lady Juna likes 'em, don't she?
And the fair lady's the only one we have to rescue.
Awful cold, Del.
Not getting attached now, are you? You knew going in they might be our traitors. Look, you want to work together, then let me do the thinking, right? I've got all this under control. Oh.
Hey, Del, you're not still hurting from the sea battle, are you?
I'm fine. We'll wait till night for shadowy business, all this. Lady Juna. Let's get those bindings off. Easy does it now. Calm down, you amateurs.
Oh, thanks. I'd hoped you'd come back for us.
We know where the lance is. Let's move.
Wait, aren't you going to untie the others?
We're your bodyguards, not theirs.
What? Since when do you follow orders to the letter?
I've already told you we can't trust these people, and now it's clear we can't even trust them to protect you.
He did a fine enough job saving your life out at sea.
Del!
He's one of us now. Lord Luis gave him direct personal orders, and you'd still leave him to die. I promised Lord Luis I'd keep an eye on him too. If you get him killed, I'm the one who's failed.
Hear, hear. 3 appropriately stealthy cheers for cooperation. And I'd be very much obliged if some generous spirit could get me untied too.
Ugh. Better to let a church leech rot. You're annoying, and you talk too much.
Haha, I get that a lot. Funny thing though, I get more chatty the more distress I'm in, and I'm quite beside myself here.
We could just shut him up permanently.
No, Del. We don't want to leave a mess. If things get dicey, we've got some meat shields at the least, eh? Gonna need all the manpower we can get if we want that lance.
Is the lance somewhere dangerous?
Well, about that. Turns out this dragon god might be a bit more real than we thought. And more bent out of shape.
They're sacrificing some village lass to it, and the crowd was scared stiff besides. We can't rule out that this dragon's more than a folktale.
So we're to face a dragon? Well, that's just lovely. Untie everyone this instant. Or do you fancy better chances with fewer swords?
Oh, fine, I get it. Just give me a second. Oi, kid. Don't make me regret this.
You won't. We make such a great team. I'll make sure you do. We make such a great
to be
team.
back on the team. You're completely mental, you know that. Just don't drag us down. Fine, just get over here and I'll let you loose. You're going last. Considering the size of the island, there's only the one settlement. The chief's young, too, goes by Edeni or something.
Edeni? Was he not the Mastari candidate we met before? I'd no idea he was this island's ruler.
He and the sacrificial maiden are headed for the temple on one of the deserted islands. That's where we find the lance. Oh, and the girl marked for death is his sister.
His own sister?
Something about appeasing the dragon god's anger. All these islanders worship it, and they say the calamities come from its fury.
Is that true?
Course not. Just don't know whether all this superstition is rooted around an actual dragon or a made-up one.
Fair point. I'm curious about this Dracodios being a divine relic myself. If it was found in that temple, then the temple's probably an ancient ruin. Might be the perfect den for a dragon.
Should this creature exist, mortal sacrifice is beyond all reason. No torment is worth taking an innocent life for.
Oh, that's rich from a fallen knight. You think nobody makes sacrifices out there in the real world? Or is all that below you, eh? You ask me, I say at least these people are doing what needs to be done.
Huh, fair enough. Though it would seem beyond the pale, it is not our scale of morality that measures them.
Yet I refuse to stand idly by while innocent lives are at stake.
Who cares about what they do with their lives? We're here for the lance. Got enough problems without you trying to fix theirs.
These people offer up their very lives for peace. They'd only ever told me these lands were wild and uncivilized, but it's like seeing sanctism reflected in a mirror. We'll get the spear, of course, but we won't let anyone die. That should be good enough. We've been saying it since the beginning. We help anyone in need, no exceptions. Right? My friend?
You seem confident. Of course.
Yeah, of course. That settles it.
Indeed. 'Tis the path we've chosen. Let us withdraw to the Sea Runner first. It shall bear us across the waters to this temple island.
Go on. Give them a chance.
Please, help my sister.
Wait, he's...
Please help. My sister, Yufa. The temple full of Makla.
Pull yourself together, man. He's barely breathing.
Did he just say Magla? I wonder what happened.
We need to get him to the Gauntlet Runner. No, 'tis too deep a wound for its capabilities. To the village, then.
What? Are you mad? You just broke yourselves out of that damn place.
We cannot leave him to die.
I don't understand you lot.
No, this could work out for us. He's the island's chief, right? If we save his life, the whole village might come around on us.
What are you talking about? We already know where the lance is. All we have to do now is take it.
And how about this? I'll follow him because I'm assigned to keep an eye on him. And you have to keep an eye on me because you're my bodyguards, right?
Fine. Be my guest. But if it comes down to you or the lance, you know I'll have to take the lance. Whatever happens, I can't trust anyone but my family. And my Lord Luis.
Well, Batlin, looks like you'll have to repay the favor a bit earlier than expected. Go tell Nearest what's going on. To be honest, it's possible we won't make it back.
Does he even know where the Sea Runner is?
Not that I mind. Consider the favor returned. The Gauntlet Runner's just further down, right?
No, okay. Close enough,
We'll
I
carry
guess.
this man back to the village. Give me a hand.
Where am I?
Chief!
I'm still alive.
You're in one of my spare rooms at the inn.
You see, these people brought you here.
Wonders never cease. It's you. But you were being hunted. How did you manage to return safely?
2 of my companions acted as decoys to draw the soldiers away. That was all it took for us to sneak in.
Chief, what happened? Where is your sister?
We made it to the temple, but the air was thick with Magla. Some of the island's beasts have turned feral.
I see.
The melancholia set in?
They made short work of our guards. Yufa and I were separated. I was the only one who fled to the sea.
My word. Then we need to gather more troops. If we don't act, the ritual...
No. Our soldiers cannot stand against those horrors. we'd only be sending more to their deaths.
But...
Then we can do the honors. We've our own reasons to see the lance, and such monsters do not frighten us. But there's something I need to ask you first. Assuming we find your sister, what would you have us do with her? Are we ensuring you complete the sacrificial ritual? Or are we bringing her back?
Please, bring her home. When we left for the Temple Island, I'd intended to let Yufa escape. But when I saw no fear or hesitation in her eyes, I faltered. That's when I realized. It's not just the fate of the island that we've placed on her shoulders. She's been trying to bear all our fears and anxieties. Her life is in your hands. Even if her sacrifice would save us, I don't care. Please, save her from the curse we've placed on her.
Well said. Spoken like a true leader. Leave it to us. I pledge we will see her safely returned. You've no objections, I trust, Captain?
It'll be dangerous. No objections.
Yes. Let's get her back.
Right.
No objections
We're not in the
at
business of
all.
abandoning people.
Right. We'll save your sister. In return, though, would you be willing to lend us Dracodios?
So be it.
What? That is the very symbol of our faith!
If they've the strength to overcome the Templars' trials, then they could have already taken the lance for themselves. Yet still they seek permission. I trust them. It seems like they really do believe in what they say.
But they're not like us. They're outsiders.
It doesn't matter what tribe they are. They're people just like us. If the race on the mainland taught me anything, it's that.
Wait, it'll take more than a day to save her, right? Not to be morbid, but will your sister survive that long?
She knows those halls better than I do. If she's found a safe enough chamber, she can stay out of sight. And I made sure to bring food to the temple when we left. She could survive for even 4 weeks. Yufa is a priestess. She knows her life is too valuable to the ritual not to keep going. Your offenses will be pardoned. Anything you need, I'll try to provide. So please, save Yufa.
Very well.
Well,
we have our
we
mission.
talked our way out of being thrown back in a cell. This place is rather cozy, especially compared to a prison.
To be free of the bugs is its own comfort.
Wait, weren't you staying in Broilhaven? What kind of rundown hovels do you board in?
Finally, we may come and go as we please. Even if we must bow to Luis's whim, we need not draw the same ire.
I know, right? But lifting the prince's curse will only be the beginning. The public has to recognize him as the rightful king too.
Considering the road ahead, it might do to help as many people as we can while we hunt the lance. And ideally, keep the other candidates in check too.
All done with negotiations, are you?
I don't know what we'd do without you. It's amazing how you can lead those guards on such a long chase and turn up none the worse for wear.
No one alive can catch a couple of platypus lads in the woods.
Our job's to get the lance. I assume that hasn't changed? Then nothing else matters.
Well then, let's lay out our situation. Our destination is the Dragon Temple, built on a nearby deserted island. Once there, we search the temple for the divine relic, Dracodios. And while we're in there, we'll also be looking for the village priestess, Yufa.
The hell we will. I thought we made it clear we were here for the lance.
According to Edeni, the lance's actual place in the temple is a close guarded secret, known only to the priestess herself.
Never simple, is it?
Alright then.
We've got 2 problems
Wait.
to worry about. Firstly, by now, the temple's positively awash with melancholia. We should expect monsters, and lots of them.
So, if the priestess knows where the lance is, and we have the priestess there, and she is sacrificed, how does the next priestess learn where the lance is? Do the others tell her, and then their minds are wiped? Do they get killed? What happens?
And secondly, there is a possibility that this dragon god of theirs is an actual living, and therefore angry, dragon.
Hope we don't have a battle like that ahead of us. but we
I
better
fought
make
one
sure we
dragon.
don't lose if we do.
I can fight another.
Yeah? If you miss your deadline, Lord Luis will assume you're all traitors.
That puts our deadline in 17 days. Beyond that, we can't say if the priestess would survive.
Your pardon? You all, you're going to save Priestess Yufa?
Wouldn't have to if you hadn't sent her to die.
Yes, I know. You're exactly right. But you have to understand, not everyone here wanted sacrifice. To see a girl her age going willingly to die. She's as young as my own child. It's not right. So please.
We will see the girl safely home. You have our word.
It's a strange irony. We came only for the lance, but even that pursuit has earned us a chance to save a life.
Hardly familiar. You sought me intent on capture, and instead convinced me to join you. You have a knack for opening doors others have closed.
Well, let's get some rest for tomorrow.
We're thieves.
Getting lost in
Open the
wild and
doors.
captured by soldiers really takes it out of you.
Sounds good.
Time marches on, and the age
All
of the
right.
new king draws nearer.
This is a different kind of music. I wonder what kind of place the dragon temple is.
We gotta prep.
Let's stock up what we need on the island first. When you're ready, the Gauntlet Runner's on the eastern beach of the island. Very well.
What now?
But we shall explore. And most likely go to the temple. We'll see if there's any quests here to pick up or anything. But that will all be done next time. Woo. Alright, to the title. Alright. There we go. Thank you very much, everybody, for tuning out and stopping by. I hope that you had a good time. I hope that you have a good night. And I hope to see you all on Monday. Goodbye.